Hey guys, what's going on? Happy Halloween from CarnivalSpirits. We're here for the Halloween hangout. This is Daveamania, and we have Mr. TJ, the BstMstR, with us. We have the infamous dcfaygoguy.
What's up?
Shaunzy.
Hey.
And Panic 17. Happy Halloween, guys.
Yes, sir.
So,
finally, Halloween. We've been waiting how long for this? Like a whole year since last Halloween?
Yeah, pretty much.
And that's Dale ass has to work.
So, what did everybody do this week? Anything Halloweeny?
Excuse me?
That's my personal business, sir.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. No, not really.
I finally finished watching Stranger Things.
Did you? Did you get past Winona Ryder's crying and shit?
Yeah, Winona Ryder's cool. She's fine. I'm over it.
So what'd you think, man? What'd you think?
I don't know. I mean, the monster is kind of wicked, but yeah, I'm looking forward to season 2. I heard it's going to be next level strange, so strange or whatever. You know, it's a good show. It's weird. I like the 80s soundtrack, you know?
Oh, yeah. I do too, man.
It's the heavy synths.
Yeah, it's like
electronic. Sounds like Blaze's fucking Dead Vultures EP, you know?
I have a thing for synth beats. I don't know what it is, but I love synth beats.
I do too. It's grown up in the 80s, man, for me. I mean, that's what it is. Now, Shaunzy, I don't know what your excuse is.
I think I just like the synthesizer piano sound. I think that's it. I love the piano.
Are you going to rave, Shaunzy?
Yes.
Oots.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. I'll leave it at that. I plead the fifth. I'm not going to incriminate myself too much.
Hey, DC, did you guys do anything Halloweeny this weekend?
Does going and seeing Twisted's Spooktacular Horror Show count?
That's right. That's right.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So you and Shaunzy both went. I mean, different days and everything. I was going to go, but I had something come up, and I was unable to attend. And I was going to have a little drinky poo or 5 or 6 or 7 with Shaunzy.
Hey.
You know what? It may have been in your best interest not to, because he may have taken advantage of you.
He probably would have.
Yeah, I just replaced you with Coma Black. It's okay.
Oh, okay. Well, at least Coma got some love out of it.
Definitely.
And if that would have happened, then there would not have been any Shaunzy not happy memes for a long time, because Shaunzy would have been very happy for a while.
Oh shoot! We got some guys or some people showing up in the chat, which is awesome, because we're getting ready to do our first giveaway of the night. We're starting to show off with a bang, folks.
Oh shit! Yo, what up, Deadhead Zombie, Ghetto Freak Show, Lunchbox? What up?
Free shit, free shit.
Mackenhoes. I'm sorry, Mackentrolls. Whoops.
That faggot's in here.
Smacking toes.
Mr. Mac and the Hose.
Yes, I believe I know what you were saying.
Yes. As Hank Hill would say, Mr. Mac and the Hose.
So what is on the agenda tonight for our Halloween, for this special Halloween hangout that we've been promoting for like a couple months now?
Well, we're going to do a couple of roundtable discussions. We're going to do a paranormal studies roundtable discussion. I think MissJynx has got something planned for us tonight. We're going to do some favorite Halloween memory roundtable discussion, and we're also going to be talking about favorite Halloween movies or TV shows from back in the day.
Nice.
So,
cool.
But I want to start off with this giveaway. The very first giveaway, guys. Are you guys ready for it?
So hold on. Let me just clarify for anyone who doesn't know that we're doing multiple giveaways during this hangout. And that means throughout the course of this hangout, there will be separate giveaways, separate winners, and it's all over what? Trivia questions?
All over trivia questions. What we plan on doing, TJ, is we're doing this. For each giveaway that we have, if you're in the chat You just write down the answer. The very first person that gets it right fucking wins. And then just email us your address at, see, I got the email address right here, spiritsofthedarkcarnival@gmail.com. And we'll put that in the chat also. But make sure that you send us your name, your address, and we'll send you that prize this week. So the very first prize is...
I just put the email in the chat so everybody knows where to send their address if they are the winner. And yeah, so you're going to give us the first trivia question?
First, I'm going to show you what the prize is.
Oh, sweet. All right.
Uh-oh.
We have...
Here we go.
Lays Your Dead Homies, Dead Vultures EP. Sealed and ready to go.
You gotta tilt that bitch so you don't see me in the reflection.
How's that?
That's better.
Yeah, that's good.
All right.
It's a great album.
Yes, it is.
I do enjoy it.
Okay, all right. Let's pull up a trivia question here, guys. Okay. I'm going to start off easy. Okay? Who was the first band to be signed by ICP to join Psychopathic?
Doon, 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 doon.
Question again?
You ain't eligible to fucking to enter, bitch.
Oh, come on, man.
He's watching wrestling, so.
Nah, it's over.
I think we got a winner, guys.
Oh, it's not Mackenhoes, that's for sure.
No, it's not Mackenhoes.
And what did our lucky winner answer?
Project Born.
Project Born.
Yo, congrats, Ghetto Freak Show.
Yeah. Ghetto Freak Show. Congratulations, man.
All right, you know the email. Send your address, and Daveamania is going to send you that shit.
Yep,
Yes,
that'll be later this week. The very first prize has been given, guys. The very first one, Ghetto Freak Show. Awesome. Congratulations, homie.
Sealed, not used, because that's how we do.
That's right. It doesn't have my ass stains on it or anything like that.
Yeah, because that's what you would normally do with your CDs is fucking run them through your ass crack.
Well, you don't?
Get that new CD smell on my butt crack. Come on.
I was going to give away this cum stained Grumpy Cat plush, but
I don't want to know.
It's my dick rag.
Oh.
Get
something to clean me up. I got a Grumpy Cat plush doll.
Dude,
wait a
Ghetto
second.
Freak Show is hilarious. He's like, hell yeah, thanks. Damn, no ass stains though.
No. Well, I mean,
Sorry.
I guess
like
I
that
could.
would have sweetened the pot for him, you know.
I guess I could wipe my ass on it if he really wants me to. I mean,
You have to answer a bonus trivia question for that.
Oh yeah, we do have some other questions to ask. So
Make them work for it.
Can I just say how genius it is that Dave comes on another pussy? Come on.
well, when you're married, you gotta, find. You gotta find
different ways.
Yeah, you gotta find ins and outs, guys.
I've done shit I never thought I would do in my life until I got married.
That's right. That's right. Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
well, that totally just like went somewhere else. Congratulations to the winner.
Stranger Things, CarnivalSpirits edition.
Yeah.
Pretty much. All right, I think we're going to start the Paranormal Roundtable. Any of you guys want to chime in or start? Go for it. I've got a couple paranormal stories myself. TJ, you was talking about you had some pretty fucked up things happen before.
No, I didn't.
Oh, you didn't? Oh, okay. I thought you did at one.
Well,
okay.
maybe I did. I just don't want to go first.
Oh, okay. All right. Shaunzy, Panic, DC, anybody?
Well, this wasn't the first one, but it's like a real quick story. My friend kind of lives out of town a little bit where I live. We kind of call it like Rob Zombie's first that movie, like How They Live Out of Town, House of a Thousand Corpses.
Mhm.
Like it kind of looks like that. It's out of town, kind of dusty. You know, there's cars everywhere because they're like mechanics and shit. And for whatever reason, every time around this time, it gets a little fucked up out there. Like they either get in like a big fight or, you know, just something's always happening. So one time, and like I said, this wasn't the first incident. It's just a real quick story. But we're in the living room and they had a fake plant. And we're just watching TV or something. And the fucking leaves of the plant jump up like someone slapped it. And we're like, what the fuck? So they go to like, they thought the window was open. They go to close the window and they're like, fucking closed. And we're like, you know, looking around. There's like no possible way that those fucking leaves could move that hardcore as if somebody slapped them with no windows open, no AC on, nothing. We're just like, what the fuck? And just let it be what it was. Because like I said, it wasn't the first incident.
Yeah.
So that you're saying that was never, you guys never figured out like any explanation for that?
No, I still don't, unless there was a factor that we didn't realize, but we checked everything and there's no way that it could have moved like that.
All right. Oh shit. Your plant is haunted.
Haunted plant.
Yeah. Well, I do have I guess I do have a story for you. Whoa.
Whoa.
What's up, Jinx? Holy shit.
Hi.
Oh, hello.
You're not scary, I promise.
I'm not.
Happy Halloween, Jinx.
Happy Halloweezy.
Oh shit. Fuck my story. Let's talk to Jinx.
What's up, you guys? What are you getting into?
Oh, you know.
Well, we have already done one giveaway, and now we're just getting into some fucking ghost stories.
Nice.
Okay.
I was gonna share this small. It's not a big, huge story, but I being from the New England area, everybody knows haunted Salem, Massachusetts, and the witch fucking hangings and all the witch trials and all that. A little known fact is that the borders of Salem were different back in the colonial days than they are today. And I went to college in Beverly, Massachusetts. I live in Beverly. I'm in Beverly right fucking now. And right up the way, technically it was Salem back then. And they built some fucking mansions in the area that later became dorm buildings at the college I went to, the same college I did my Juggalo speech at. Anyway, long story short, for a semester, I lived in one of these mansions, and there were these chicks that lived on the second floor. And panic, you're echoey. So these chicks that lived on the second floor, one day they came running down to my dorm room, screaming scared that something was like on the windowsill and got knocked off by itself like a ghost, you know what I mean? And they asked me to come up and like save them, or you know, like or come investigate and look. And I came up there and I looked and there was nothing. I mean, they lived in this big huge quad with it had a fireplace that was all sealed up, you know, not being used anymore. And the sill, the fireplace mantle, I guess something fell off of it, you know, by itself. Kind of like Panic said, with no windows open, no AC. And it scared the bejesus out of these chicks. And I just felt like the man, because these two cute chicks were like, oh, come save us from the ghost in our room. And I was like, all right, ladies.
I ain't scared of no ghosts.
But there are a bunch of stories from, you know, back in the day that went around the college campuses about paranormal sightings and stuff that, you know, take it with a grain of salt. You know what I mean? It could just be very well some, you know, urban legend type shit. that's based off of the fact that it is on the old stomping grounds of those crazy fucking colonials that used to like to murder women in the name of witchcraft.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would not have lasted long, to put it bluntly.
So, Jinx, you've got some paranormal stories too. You mind sharing a little bit of flavor for us?
Yeah, no doubt. Experience was when I was probably 10. I used to sleep with a door locked and my AC on, and I didn't think anything of it, sleeping. All of a sudden I wake up and I feel this pressure on the bottom of my bed, and my air conditioner is off and the door is locked, so like nobody's in there. And I just feel this pressure intensifying, like moving up the bed, almost like something was holding me down to the bed. And I just remember feeling so frozen and so helpless. And I look over at the clock and it's like 11:30, something like that. And it seemed like a minute passed, and I look back over and it's 2:30 a.m. And I'm just like, I still can't explain it to this day, but I had to scream, like, get the fuck out, And all of a sudden it's gone, and it's like 2:30 in the morning. And I just felt like, it was like pounding on the bed, like as it moved up. It was wild.
Wow.
Holy shit ball.
Wild.
Wow.
Did you
Light
get
story
killed?
for my first.
Did you live, or did you get murdered, or what happened?
No, I died.
And
This is
that's how you died.
holograph.
I just got a notification from AshisCarter, who's live on Facebook. Should I go on there and tell that bitch to come over here and join our hangout?
Yeah. He's all about this shit too, dude.
What are you doing your own stupid live hangout for when we're promoting this shit for months, man?
No, but me and my wife, we've somebody's got echo.
It's pain.
Yeah, I don't know why this phone's starting to do that shit.
That's cool, man.
Let me back out.
All right. But we've investigated a couple places. One of them being Waverly Hills in Louisville, Kentucky. And the very
Don't
first
get
time,
me started on that place, but go ahead.
that was the very first place I ever went.
Go on.
The fourth floor, man. The fourth floor was the first time I ever had an actual a paranormal sighting. It wasn't a ghost that I seen. It wasn't a full body apparition, but it was what people call shadow people. And
yeah, the shadow people.
Yeah, and we was walking down the hall. And back in the day, before Ghost Hunters and Ghost Adventures and all those paranormal shows went there, it was ran by the Louisville Ghost Hunting Society. It teamed with the owners, the Mattingleys. And we went on this tour of the place, and the normal tour usually lasts about 2 hours there. This one lasted almost 3.5 to 4 hours because there was so much activity going on. When we got to the fourth floor of this place, if you guys aren't familiar with it, Waverly Hills is this huge 5-story old abandoned hospital where they had tuberculosis patients go and pretty much live like till they fucking died. Yeah. And they've got this place called the Body Chute, and it's fucking
I was just about to bring that up.
It's fucking wicked. And but anyway, we was on the fourth floor. And how many people have died there? They said that more people died there than Gettysburg.
Yeah.
And we're on the fourth floor, and I look, and all of a sudden it looked like somebody had peeked their head around a corner. And there wasn't nobody there. And we seen these shadows like moving up and down the hall. And if you shine like a pin light on it, it would move with the pin light. So it was up against something. That was the first big paranormal thing that happened to me, besides catching EVPs and stuff.
Maybe it was that little girl. Have you heard the legend of the little girl that died there, and she has a ball, and you can play with her?
Yeah, and that ball goes all over the place.
Yep. That I'm telling you, dude, Waverly Hills it's no joke at all. There's something really funky going on with that place. Like
a ghost comes up, touch my baseball.
Have you seen my baseball?
That's fucking thinking. God damn it.
Yeah, you can actually pay, like, I don't know how much money it is, but you can pay to actually stay the night, overnight in Waverly Hills.
I'm good.
Yeah, I've always kind of wanted to do it.
We should do it, Shaunzy.
Yeah, even though I'm a baby back bitch, so it might provide.
What's the worst that can happen? What's the worst that can happen? You die. You're not gonna even regret that shit. You'll be dead after.
Well, I'll film it the whole time, so if somebody finds it, there'll be an awesome found footage type movie made of me.
Like Blair Witch style. Shaunzy's booger hanging out his nose.
I'm so scared. I thought I could handle it, but I can't.
There's a story about these people that they were investigating that place, and they had pitched a tent on the 5th floor, and the 5th floor is half open, so you can like stay and stand on top of the roof, basically.
Am I the only one that's thinking the wrong thing when you say pitch a tent? Jesus.
Yeah,
I thought the same thing.
Maybe it's in the chat.
Yeah. But these people were in this tent, and next thing you know, they said they started seeing like hands like press up against their tent, and they got out of there fast. I mean, it was.
That sounds like some tomfoolery to me, man.
I don't know, man. Waverly Hills, that place ain't that you don't want to fuck with that place.
That was the first place that made me think that there was something. Definitive proof that there was something else out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they were one of those hospitals way back in the day when like they would chain people up to like the AC units and stuff like that, and do all kinds of weird experiments on them, trying to fix their illness and all that shit. And so it was one of those places where they're doing some really shady shit trying to take care of their patients.
They would wheel their patients out, in the bed or in the chairs or their beds, and they would wheel them out to the balconies in the snow, because their theory was, these patients had tuberculosis, they couldn't breathe, and how like when you first step out, it's wintertime and you just get that nice, good, fresh air feeling. That was their theory.
Yeah.
So, but it's a fucked up place, man.
Modern medicine has come a long way.
Yeah.
Let me just read something from the chat. CPN says fags. That's not the one I meant to read. Ghetto Freak Show says, my homie Lou Cypher and I broke into Worcester State Hospital before it was torn down, smoked some blunts, took pics in a video. It dates back to 1830s. In 2008, they planned on filming Shutter Island there. Is that the same Lou Cypher, the rapper? Anyway, there's a mental institution in Massachusetts called Danvers State Hospital that is since shut down. And my old man used to work there in the church as the actual hospital reverend, and he's also a psychologist. But and we used to. Well, he brought me into the mental wards after it was shut down. I have never been in a scarier place in my life. Like the artwork on the wall ranged from like cute little bunnies and animals to what looked like blood splatter, and it was just the most decrepit, dilapidated. Like you could tell that the paint was cracking, and it was all like not good. It was moldy, and the thing that freaked me out the most was as soon as we walked in the tile hallway, there was just this one single high heel shoe on the ground, like just sitting there. Just fucking creepy as fuck. Of course, now it's an apartment complex, so
we should get some people. Get some people that live there now.
Setting, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But oh yeah, and the other thing I wanted to say is they actually made a movie there, and it's called Session 9. You should check it out. It's a pretty dope movie. It's a horror movie.
So when you went in and you were talking about the paintings, those were like paintings the patients had drawn.
Yeah, and not just paintings. There were also like, you know, people had their like pictures on the wall, like magazine cutouts, photographs. I mean, it was a mental institution, you know. Yeah. And it was abandoned and it was dilapidated. Like you can tell that the place was not kept right. Like, you know, the funding wasn't there. And thanks to fucking Ronald Reagan, a lot of those motherfuckers were basically kicked out and sent into the streets to be homeless long before the whole place shut down. So,
yeah.
Yeah.
Shaunzy, have you ever been to Waverly or anything? Or
no. I've tried my best to stay far away from that place. I was going to go once when they had a Gore concert. But no, I have never been. Always wanted to go. Not do that. Gwar? Yeah, Gwar did a show in Waverly Hills, and I was gonna go to that. Yeah,
I've never heard of Gwar, but I like Gwar.
Yeah, I want to do the actual like overnight go in to the actual hospital, not that like haunted house stuff they have set up for it.
It would be so cool to like get Shaunzy blackout drunk and then just like bring him there, like time up, so he wakes up in that motherfucker and he's all alone, but you know, like from the shadows we just like throw like silly putty at him or something like.
Oh shoot.
Spray him with cold fucking hose water and
does anybody else have any paranormal stories?
I have one kinda. I still can't explain it to this day. I had come back from Hallowicked 2009, and it was me and a bunch of friends. We had to drive up to Noblesville, and we came back, and by the time we all got back, we were all tired, and we were just like, all right, we can all stay at my mom's place. So everybody, you know, took their showers, and we had a really good time. But I'm sitting there and I'm laying on the couch. Everybody's asleep. And from the basement, I hear somebody like, it sounded like this. It was like a type noise. And it woke me up right out of my sleep. Now I'm looking around. I'm looking around. Nobody in there snoring. So I'm like, it wasn't a snore. So then I go downstairs to like my basement, and there's always been something about my basement because it's unfinished, and unfinished basements are creepy to begin with. But I go by this water heater that since I've been a little kid, I've always been kind of weary of that area, kind of like Macaulay Culkin and Home Alone. Then I go down there, and yeah. And you ever just get like when you're about to have a panic attack, you get that overwhelming sense of dread.
Yeah.
And it feels like you're looking at yourself from the outside, like somebody's looking at you, and you get that rush of fear. That happened to me. Now, in all reality, it could have been my first legit panic attack. I don't know. But
Right.
and then I went on to make some of the greatest 6 albums we've ever heard.
Well,
Well, I thought I'd take this moment to say what up to Big Irish Juggalo in the house.
What up?
hello.
What up?
What's going on, man?
Shit, just chilling.
You got any paranormal stories, Big Irish?
Everything about my life was freaking abnormal. Paranormal? I don't know.
Para abnormal.
Paranormal. Well,
I gotta say, sitting in the dark with your glasses shining is pretty fucking creepy, bro.
Yeah, dude.
yeah.
Like, I looked down at the screen, I'm like, there's just some ominous eyes staring at us right now.
It almost looks like cartoon eyes, you know?
Yeah.
The only other story I have. Oh, go ahead, dude.
Oh, I was just saying that was the point.
Oh, okay. The only other story I have is Shannon and I, we investigated this place called Whisper Estates, and it's here in Indiana, and it's a doctor lived there in the early 1900s, and he was kind of a mental case himself, and there was a lot of strange things that happened there. But he would throw like body parts and shit out his window and all sorts of crap, and like he would have abortion. He would do abortions there and throw all the shit out the window, and just and over time, it became, the building became different things. It became an apartment complex and whatnot, and so. Me and Shannon and my cousin and her boyfriend went there to do an investigation one night, and I made a video about this. You can go back and listen to some of the EVPs that we caught, but you actually hear a woman say no real loud, and when we was actually asking questions and stuff. And then there's actually another EVP that we caught in the operating room. What they call the operating room is the doctor's office, and you hear somebody say buried, but it sounds like a frog. I mean, that's what it sounds like. It's like, welcome to the WB,
I was gonna say, it sound like Kermit the Frog.
That racist ass frog.
It's like, that's none of my business.
Oh shoot! But does anybody else have any stories they want to share before we get to roll on?
Are we gonna have like another round of stories later, or is this the time to get them out of the way? Because I know you wanted to break it up with some more giveaways and shit. Now would be a good time to do another.
Okay, we could do that.
I definitely have a ghost hunting story I can share, but maybe we could do a.
Go ahead and tell your ghost hunting story if you don't mind.
All right, yeah, sure.
All of my scary stories end with Shaunzy in my closet, so.
No, they start out with me in your closet. They end with us cuddling.
Touche, sir. Touche.
Oh, man.
Now, careful, guys. Daveamania still has his cat nearby.
Oh, yeah.
Grumpy cat.
Grumpy cat. He's not so grumpy anymore.
Oh, shit. Lunchbox says he's opened the gate in the mirror before, but nothing happened. So my ex-girlfriend, who is fucking old school juggalo, still a really good friend of mine, her family and her are part of a club, and the clubhouse is mad old. It used to be an old, I guess it used to be an old ski lodge or a railroad house or whatever. It looks like a ski lodge. It's got like rooms like for sleeping in the second floor. And anyway, without going into the history of the lodge, let's just say it's old. So they always suspected that, because when you hang out there, sometimes you hear things, sometimes you see something, and this is all just because you're all partying there and hanging out there a lot. So they decided to have some ghost hunters come up with their equipment one night, and I joined them. And honest to God, like, they captured some shit on video and put it up on their YouTube channel. I forget the name of their, ghost hunting squad, but they're from Connecticut. And if you guys want, I can scare up the videos and share them in the Ninjas in Action group later on to prove it.
Cool.
But,
that'd be cool.
But I'll just give you the gist of it. The one that really resonated with me, because I was in the room and saw it happen, is they put a flashlight on the bed and it was on, and they basically had the camera on. They were like, all right, if you're here, turn the flashlight off. And the flashlight turned off. And Kelly freaked out, like you can hear her scream. And then they're like, turn back on. And then it turned back on. It might have been the other way around. Maybe it was off and it turned on. But anyways, they caught that shit on film. Wow. And it was really fucking scary.
Jesus.
Because it was like, it was like 4 a.m. Like, we were ghost hunting all night long. And throughout all those hours, they only captured a little bit of stuff, like a little bit of EVPs and a little bit of audio. But that flashlight shit was the most stunning of all the evidence they captured. It was pretty fucking ruthless, but you had to be there, you know what I mean, to really feel the chills, Oh,
I bet.
Like, even if you watch the video, you'll probably be like, meh, but that shit really happened.
You had to be there to fully get the dread that came over you.
Well, I mean, because we're all like fucking sitting there quietly, like looking and listening, and then that shit happens. Yeah, it made your heart pump faster,
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got this motion sensor that we use that like anything that goes in front of it, it'll shine on. And there's been a couple times when it went off, and I'm like, oh my gosh, yeah, like, we got one.
Before any paranormal investigation, you should let the ghosts know. I just want to let you know, I'm a juggalo. I just want somebody to hang out with. That's all I want.
That's true though. Those ghost hunters, they do that shit. Like, before they start, they say we're here to be friendly. Like, I forget what they said, but they were very methodical and thoughtful about not angering the spirit.
Right.
It was pretty cool to be a part of it and to see all the equipment. I felt like I was a Ghostbuster, except we weren't trying to bust no ghosts. We were just trying to tickle them and be friends with them,
This man has no dick.
Okay.
I just wanted Slimer to go through me and slime me. That's all I wanted, to be slimed by an apparition.
And then you can die happy.
Don't give Shaunzy any.
Hey man, you're the one with the grumpy cat.
Okay, are you guys ready for the second giveaway?
Sure.
All right.
All right, and we've got 13 viewers watching. So if you guys are in the chat, this is for you guys to win. First person who answers correctly in the chat is the winner. What's the prize this time around, Dave?
Okay, the prize this time is the ROC, the fucking Prelude EP.
Wrapped.
No, it's wrapped. So, okay, and the question is, first one to answer right wins. What does EVP stand for?
Wait, can I answer? Because I want to win that shit.
You're the one who helped make the rules, motherfucker, so no.
I didn't make that rule. I just abide by it.
The dude abides.
The dude abides.
The dude abides.
Damn.
Not to kick you while you're down there, TJ, but I've got one too, but you know who this is going to.
Somebody said rap for your old protection. That's what Lunchbox said.
Mama's wrong again.
No, Curtis Sanders, you're wrong. Mama's always right.
Lunchbox says extra vaginal preparation.
Oh no! What?
Wrong.
What? Fucking Mackenhoes won.
Oh, did he really?
Buddy.
Yeah.
Just beat out dead the zombie. Fuck.
All right, redo. Mackenhoes isn't getting shit.
Because we do what we want.
Yeah.
Congratulations, dude.
He's probably gonna forget to send his address to the email anyways. So if he doesn't, then we'll just send it to Deadhead.
Congratulations, dude. That's awesome. Oh shoot. Next on the agenda.
Wait,
Jinx.
did we even say what the answer was?
Oh yeah. Electronic voice phenomenon.
All right. Look at that. Mackenhoes just said, give it to Deadhead.
Aw.
Aw. All right. Well, look, Deadhead, if you send your address to the email, I guess you're the winner because Mackenhoes is regifting you.
He's showing his sweet side tonight.
I do that shit for Christmas. When I get gifts I don't want, I just give them to other people too.
Goodwill has received many of gifts.
That's right.
From me.
I just want to drive by that place and just throw shit. It's like, donated.
Yeah. Whenever I have like a bottle, like I just like to fill it with fucking lighter fluid, put some, they light it on fire, donate this.
And then I'm there doing some kind of community service and I'm like on fire.
Oh shoot. Next, Jinx has got a surprise for us. Rutro, tell us about Jinx.
Well, so I have, hold on, let me get this out before I tell anyone. Oh, okay. Doing this again.
This is so exciting. What is it going to be?
So I have my tarot cards.
What? They look like hieroglyphic tarot cards.
Oh, here. A little closer.
Ooh.
Oh, shit.
So can anybody, even us in the hangout right now, get our tarot read?
Yeah, that's what we're doing. Yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Anybody that Jinx?
Yeah, I think this is like the one thing we had planned that we kept a secret that we didn't actually say we were going to do. Maybe we mentioned it once or twice. I don't know.
So how do we want to do this?
You choose who you want to read, Jinx. If anybody's down or whatever, or if anybody wants to get theirs read, go for it. Here in our little
the Juggalo Jedi Council, you mean?
Yeah. There you go.
Fuck it. Do me. Shaunzy's up first.
Just whoever pooped last.
I actually just took a shit before this hangout
started. You're a liar. You're a liar. You didn't shit. You did not.
No. Here's what happened. I went in to pee, and then I was like, something else may go down here. I might as well sit down and pee. Okay. So I sat down and peed, and I had a shit come out. So dude, I'm the last one to take
I pooped later than you did. I didn't even flush. I can prove it. I can show you.
No, please.
Is that right? Okay, let's see. This bitch. You guys should be able to see. All right.
Oh, look at that! All professional. Got a.
So, what's the best way to do this? Maybe I will.
Whose are you reading first?
I know, that's a toughie. That's a toughie.
Who do you think? Who do you think, Jinx? Who are you more drawn to read first?
Is there anyone here who doesn't want to get read?
Oh, I already know I'm going to hell, so.
Well, let's do. I'll think of a number, and you guys just one through 10, 1 through 20, 1 through 20, and you guys just guess, and then whoever gets it right, I'll go first.
17.
Damn it, you bitch!
I was gonna say it might be a problem. How many of us are going for 17?
That got
I just
violent
needed to
pretty
get out of the
quick.
way.
I'll go
That's not a
13.
real guess.
7.
Panic, do you say yours?
No, I'm good.
Oh, he's like, I stay away from that kind of stuff. Let me go with 5.
Everybody has their number.
Yes.
Well, it was 3, so who picked closest to 3?
I was 5.
Me.
Shaunzy's the winner.
Okay.
All right, so let's get into this. Here we go.
Perfect.
Oh yeah.
Marty.
I just want to say I've never done one of these or anything like this, so you're gonna have to kind of walk me through it.
Here's how it works. You shut the fuck up and let Jinx read your fucking tarot card.
Jittery. That's what every time. In fact, I prefer people never to touch my cards, and a couple times that's been.
That's how I feel about my own dick and nuts.
Oh God.
Nuts. They're for show, not for play. Don't
Like I said, that's how I feel about my junk.
It's weird. I don't know. Could we do without them? Maybe. Okay.
All right, so let's see what Shaunzy's.
Oop, my fucking phone's trying to die. There we go. Whoa. Hold on. I might need to plug this in. Oh, God. Don't.
Technical difficulties.
Okay, 1
Are
second.
you kidding me? These are spiritual difficulties.
I don't know if that's a good sign. She's about to give me my tarot reading, and her phone's gonna die.
Right here. So.
Okay.
So there's nothing weird.
Okay.
I like how she's got like this teddy bear hanging upside down from the ceiling light. Like, the heck is that thing? It's like a sock monkey, but from space. What if she never comes back?
Yes, Shaunzy.
Well, what can I say? I have that effect.
Okay. Let's see if I can make this shit work, because now that's actually really weird, dude, because my phone was on 50%. So I'm not sure what the fuck happened there. Okay. Maybe, let me see. Please ignore the Axe deodorant in the background. My boyfriend likes to have a lot on him. Okay. So, can you guys still see this?
We can't hear you that loudly. I don't know if your microphone is. Can you turn it up a little or?
No problem. Here.
Can we get a full screen on Jinx?
Let's fix this. There's a lot of problems here. Okay, I'm plugging this in. Okay.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Now we're cooking with
Okay.
gas.
Can we see anything?
Yep.
Okay, perfect.
Oh, this is nice. This is like high def and high audio quality.
And we got 2 Daveamanias.
Indeed.
All sorts of spooky shit going on.
Yeah.
Dave has a clown.
We don't die, we multiply.
Wow.
Oh no.
First card, inverted family, happy family rather, indicating lots of tension, lots of issue
Mm.
to work towards, but something that kind of hinders you and holds you back. And it's been holding you back for a long time.
I have daddy issues, so yes, go on.
It's weird too because all your cards were inverted. That doesn't mean a bad thing, but it does sort of switch the meaning up for the cards themselves. Second
Okay.
card, I don't know if you guys can see that.
Yeah, we can see it.
Oh, good. So combine.
Was that a water
Essentially-
buffalo? Is this a mean joke?
So it's a native deck. So that's why it's like buffaloes and corn and
Okay.
Anyhow, so the devil card inverted paired with the happy family just reinstates that yes, you have been dealing with it for a long time, but it's eventually going to close. It's just really up to the decisions you make and how you handle individual interactions and situations, because it seems like it's the bigger picture, but once you kind of learn to breathe through it and just let go of it, it's going to clear up a lot more than you thought it would, especially in your adult life.
Okay.
Am I freaking you out? You're like, so
Yeah, I'm listening.
Okay, sorry.
That's a yes.
TJ, they don't know.
It's funny.
Go
Shaunzy
on.
got quiet for the first time. He's like starting to...
Yeah, like, look, I'm like high energy right now. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm like shaking like a leaf.
Imagine
It takes
how
a lot
I
out of
feel.
you. Oh no, I don't have to imagine. So next card, inverted, Trail of Tears. Now, as we know, that's representational of, you know, just something more drawn out and more permanent. So I feel like the first half of your problems have been really immediate, like things that you've started to pick up on, things that you've started to notice in the last 3 to 5 years. I believe the Trail of Tears inverted is something more than that. It's maybe been with you since childhood. And I feel like it's really, oh man, it's really cut you to pieces in a lot of ways, but you are kind of coming into your own now more than ever, and kind of realizing that you don't have to live in that doesn't have to define you anymore. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And the last two twin cards are the Moon and the Silence. And these are kind of representational of a new pathway of communication for you. Somebody that you've had a hard time in the past really speaking your mind to. Of begins to respect you, and you didn't think it would happen because this person has been such an asshole.
Okay.
But it's not out of malevolence that they treat you that way. It's that they don't understand the consequences of their actions.
Okay.
And it's going to take something kind of big for them to get it. But once that's over, I think that you will be stronger for it.
Oh, man. That, okay. Yeah.
Does it speak to you, Shaunzy?
Yeah. That was that. All right. Yeah.
Well, I don't know how the rest of you feel, but that was fun. Do another.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give
Hold
me
on.
like a little break.
All right, hold on. Panic wants to say something.
Can I ask you a couple questions, or do you need some time, Jinx?
Like ask me to read your questions, or
No. Just like about what you're doing.
Oh yeah. It's fucking crazy, dude. I'm like shaking like a leaf right now. But yeah, I can answer questions. I'm just gonna give it a minute to read again.
No, well, here I'll ask the question, and you can. I can't remember about what. I don't know if maybe it has something to do with what you're doing or fortune telling. I'm not sure what the difference is. I'm kind of ignorant to this situation, but I could have swore I've heard something about like, and hopefully I don't scare Shaunzy if it's true. Like if you get your fortune or tarot read, I don't know the difference, that something bad could happen or like that's not good. Am I getting shit crossed or mixed up, or maybe it's not even true at all?
I practice really safely, but I feel like depending on someone's intentions, especially if it's somebody that you pay money to,
Right.
because that's a different kind of action. It's not a gift at that point, it's a service. And I think when you're dealing with people that charge money or something like that, it kind of tips the scales in the wrong direction.
Because I noticed like you're like giving me real vague, you're not telling his future, but just like vaguely, I guess, going over it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I always tell people, never to tell me too much about any, like I tell them, don't ask me any questions, because I'm going to tell you what you need to know when you need to know it. And it's not really up to me how they fall, but I find that it always resonates with people. And it usually freaks them out. I'm sorry.
Yeah. All right. Now that I've
gathered your thoughts
a little bit.
Aren't you glad that you're already shit? So you know,
yeah.
You're not crapping your pants right now.
Yeah. I've had to take care of my father since I've kind of been his only shoulder to lean on, and he always comes to me for stuff, and he does kind of take advantage of that, because I'm his son and all that. And he deals with a lot of mental illness issues. He was in Vietnam. He's prescribed Valium, Seroquel, all kinds of stuff. And I know he doesn't necessarily mean a whole lot of the things he says.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to take an event for him to realize he can't lean on me as much. And with me getting a call back for a job interview, 12 hours working the night shift, that's going to open up his eyes to realize he's not going to have me there all the time for his needs. And even I hold ill feelings towards my father, even though I love him. But I know he can't help a lot of the things mentally. That's really weird, because like I have talked to Jinx, but I don't think it's ever gone into something like that. And just,
I think the most I know is that some of your family are a little racist sometimes.
oh yeah. Well, before we went on with the hangout, we had a whole discussion about my mom's birthday party tonight. Those bougie ass motherfuckers. But that was an experience. That was weird. Okay. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay. All right.
Yeah, just take it for what it is, man.
And with Panic saying if you get your fortune read, that can mean bad things. I believe the universe is going to unfold as it should anyway. So something bad would probably, that catastrophic event, you know, it might be him dying to make me settle my qualms. And it may, I don't want to put it this way, but it may mean me dying for him to understand his, because I've had it sometimes where I've done everything for him and then he'll throw it back on me like I don't care. Nobody out there cares about me, but I'm doing all these things for him. So maybe it would mean I would have to go before he realized those things that I actually was there for him for.
You should go to the gathering, and then he'll realize.
My dad actually, before he dies, he has told me that he wants to go to Insane Clown Posse concert. Because I remember him saying, because he's a flopped musician. He can say whatever he wants, but he's a flopped musician. But he goes, remember when they were giving away their music for free at the music store? And I was like, you mean a sampler? I'm like, yeah. I wanted to tell him, I was like, yeah, you probably should have utilized that yourself.
You should take him to a Blase Rose show and just tell him that's ICP.
Hey, man, they could exchange Seroquel and the Valiums. It could be a real party. That was okay. Well, thank you for that, Jinx. That was
yeah, no doubt.
That was an experience.
Do another.
Yeah, give her a chance to calm down here. I got the Holy Ghost in me.
Jinx, do you when you're doing this, do you become their situation? Like, do you feel their situation?
Yeah, sort of. It's pretty heavy, dude, to be honest. But it's something I've been doing for a long time, and I don't let it affect me too much.
So basically, by showing your hand shaking and showing that to everybody is almost like a representation of me, like how the person whose tarot you're reading.
Yeah, definitely. It's just that energy. I mean, it's kind of undescribable. The only other thing that I know that is nearly as overwhelming is, like, you know, going to a really good Juggalo show and feeling that crazy, like, you know, not to be corny, but that's the only thing that's ever come close to what it's like. But it's
well, they do dabble a bit in that kind of stuff, so it might be an energy that they give off while you connect to it.
Exactly, and
as people.
There's something that happened to me a long time ago when I ran my chat line. This lady came on, and she went by some whacked out name. She wouldn't tell us who she was, but she wasn't a Juggalo at all. And she comes on and has no idea what the chat line's about. And I'm like, oh, it's this, that, and the other. And she's like, oh, that's funny. I'm from Detroit. I know you're ICP. And I'm like, what do you mean? And she says to me, well, you know, my parents are a member of a really big, well-renowned in the pagan world kind of coven. And so they came to my parents to learn about a lot of shit because they were just curious. Now, this was a random person, and I don't know how much stock you can really put into it, but she went on for a while and talked about that shit, and it seemed pretty believable because at the time, you could see, it was like a caller board, and you could see everyone's numbers, the zip code in the last 4.
Yeah.
And she was a 313, so who knows? Who knows?
Well, so who wants to go next?
Yeah, who's ready to have their psyche delved into?
All right. You want to go, TJ?
I ain't scared.
All right, well then TJ it is.
Into the mind of the beast.
Let's see. It hurts. I'm just kidding.
So you just like burst into a ball of flame.
Yeah. If it gets too heavy, just fucking stop. It's all good.
Don't shake now. I'm sorry, I kind of shook you up on mine.
Oh, it's fine, dude. It happens all the time. I feel it in different ways. Sometimes it feels like my head's gonna explode. Sometimes I get tired.
This is really fun.
A side note, and you could plead the fifth, Jinx, if you want. Have you ever done this kind of thing on any kind of hallucinogenic, or do you kind of keep your mind free from that?
No, I prefer not to be intoxicated at all. The maximum would be like a drink or just a little bit of weed. I think if I was to open myself up to something like that, I may not ever come back.
Yeah, I can understand
because there's been a couple of times that have been too intense. Like someone came to me, and I'm not going to say what their reading was about, but they were really troubled, to put it lightly.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, I tell people not to touch my cards. And she
does that kind of taint your cards in a way?
I've been physically sick from it before.
So if like someone else were to touch your own personal cards, like does that taint them in a way? Like in a
Yeah, you have to cleanse them.
Okay.
What I usually like to do is wrap them up and put them outside in the moonlight.
Oh man.
Preferably every night, and then on the full moon I'll bring them back in, and then I sleep with them under my pillow for a week.
When the moon is red.
So, oh God. After this one, I think if it's okay with you guys, I might have my friend tell you guys a pretty crazy story.
Yeah.
TJ's cracked open the wine and he's like, yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me more.
Same.
Good now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah. That's why they call you too dope.
Yeah, you read my psyche.
So, yeah, my bestest friend, Libby, she's fantastic. But she had some pretty crazy shit go down with her, and I think it makes for good entertainment.
Hell yeah. And before we jump into that, just because everybody in the chat's showing love, want to say happy birthday to the ROC.
Yep.
I'm not sure if he's still down, but I know CPN was saying that he might want to get rid.
He can get fucked.
Is there a limit on how much you can do a night, Jinx?
It just depends on how it goes. I try not to do. I think the most I've done in a day was like 20, and that was not the best time.
All I know is after this, I definitely have to party with Jinx at the gathering. So. So this is TJ's, right?
Right.
Okay.
I lied. I'm a little scared.
Oh, don't be scared. Oh, man.
Uh-oh.
Weird.
Of course.
Weird. Well, it's hard when you know someone pretty well. You know what I mean?
You know what? Let the cards fall as they may.
Yeah.
I know. Wow. So your first card is this 5 of rods, known as stickball in this deck, and it signifies kind of a ragtag coming together and sort of a go team. Let's all be together and do this. Whereas your next card is the Warrior of Blades. These are not inverted, by the way. Let me add that. The Warrior of Blades signifies kind of an uphill battle, but with ease. So something tough but easily accomplished. Something tells me that these are pretty connected. This is fucking stupid weird. I hate it. Essentially, this group of friends, whoever they may be, kind of picking you up, coming together and helping you with this uphill battle that's so much repetitive bullshit. I don't know what better way to describe that. It's simply utterly annoyingly repetitive. But it's kind of like, oh, it's like when you wake up in the morning and you go to work and you go, oh fuck, I really don't want to do this, but I do it every day and I can, so I'm going to. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Second or third, I'm tripped out. Third is Indolence Inverted, and it's signifying a kind of relinquishing of lazy behavior, kind of picking up and really getting the things that you want to get done, and sort of saying like, okay, you know, I've been struggling with A is actually really easy. It's just annoying. So once I finish with that, I'll be able to do what I actually want and what I've been trying to do and just haven't motivated myself for. The fourth card is the Scout card, inverted, which is kind of a signifier of something that you would usually go to someone for. You've decided more so to work out on your own and not. It's like you've taken a lot of advice about this thing and you're just like, dude, why did I even bother having those conversations? I know what I want to do. You know? It's sort of like a coming to terms with knowing that you're your own best superhero in a way. So the 5th card is an inverted Chief of Pipes, which, kind of backing up the Scout, is more so giving up some vices and giving up some things that you feel that have kind of caused you to fall back and repeat certain patterns and not get what it is that you're focusing on done. This is really bizarre to me, dude. And it's like the whole thing screams like, okay, I know what I need to do. I know what I want to do. Why am I not doing it? Like, what could I do that I'm not doing, even though I know what I could do that I'm not doing to make this happen and accomplish this? And then the last card is the Chief of Shields inverted, which essentially means dropping some boundary that you've kind of put up, or getting a boundary dropped. Like you've been trying to make a way with an individual, I think, and it's not like there's something there that there's just a boundary. I don't know if it's for you or for them, but it's like that moment when it's like, okay, fuck, like let's really put this out on the table is really swiftly approaching. But I feel like the only way to really get clarity on that and to have a more open conversation is for you to start doing the things that you've been putting off, that you haven't given yourself the time, or maybe you said just like, oh, I don't have time for it, and you chose to do something else. But then at the end of the day, you're thinking like, okay, why haven't I done that? Like, what the fuck is wrong with me? So I think instead of focusing on the negativity regarding the fact that you haven't done it, I think the best choice is to just, break boundaries, push it to the limit, and just get it done. Because it's not going to be super easy, but you already know what you need to do. So that's that.
Damn. I will tell you this. I am a little sweaty right now, but aside from that, I highly appreciate your reading, and I don't think I can divulge as much as Shaunzy has. Some of the shit that you've talked about that I can honestly relate with, I don't feel comfortable talking about publicly, but I will say that that was pretty on point.
Well, it's weird, dude. Like, I don't know. Sometimes I get a feeling in my head and I try to reach out and make a certain connection because of it, if you get my drift.
It was a bizarre feeling, was it not?
Bizarre feeling?
Bizarre.
So,
Yep.
Can I introduce you guys to my friend Livy?
Yes.
No.
Is that
Please
cool?
do.
Oh, who said no? No. Okay, cool.
Can I ask one question before you do?
Oh, sure.
Okay. And you don't have to reveal anything, but when you're reading somebody, do you know said topic or situation?
Sometimes.
Okay.
I think she knows with me, but that's just speculation.
It's fucked up, dude. Like, because, like, we're pretty close, dude, and we have been for a while, and I'm just like, okay. Hello.
Right?
That's really, like, that actually, like, my face feels hot. It's weird. Baby? Yeah, dude, feel my face right now. It's burning up.
Oh my god.
I know.
Oh my god.
I know it. Okay, so this is, she's fantastic.
What up?
Hey.
What's up?
What's going on? Happy Halloween.
Happy
Happy
Halloween.
Halloween.
We're like kids in class. Happy Halloween.
We're all traumatized.
I'm in control.
In control, mommy. There we go.
Oh my.
Oh, so you have a spooky story.
Oh god, I gotta sit down for that one.
I know. Here, let me pull you up. Has a backpack on it that is trying to fall over. Okay.
What is happening?
Here you go.
Okay, hold on.
One moment, please. This is really freaky, so it fucking freaked me out for sure.
Oh my god, I don't even know where to start. Like, this was back when I was like 15 or 16, so you're already going through some weird shit, you know, when you're a teenager. But a good friend of mine moved in with us, and it was just right around the time that we were getting a Christmas tree. So we like cleaned our entire apartment. And, we got everything set up. We got the Christmas tree set up. And I remember I was playing Sims 2, like that game had come out. And so I go to bed. I need a drink. So I go and lay down and go to bed, and we're sleeping in the same room, and she's like staying out playing with me. And comes in a little bit later and lays down, and I kind of wake up a little bit to her coming in, but I'm like, whatever, so I go back to sleep. And we've got the fan on for background noise, but I hear this like weird metallic like tink in the background, and it just kind of like startled me. And like I feel something just go right across my face, and I'm like, I don't know what it is. And so I sit up and I'm like, that's not funny. I'm like, I don't know what you're doing, but it's not funny. It's freaking me out. And she's like, what are you talking about? And she turns the light on, and in like all across my bed, all across my pillow are those like Christmas ornament hooks that like you thread through bulbs. And they were still in the bag when we got them. We had like just got them that day, hadn't even like opened them or anything. And I was like kind of freaking out because something had just like flown across the room. And I remember putting that bag of them like in the desk, and like because it was right next to the Christmas tree. And from that point on, it just for like 2 weeks straight, just things flying through the rooms. Like my mom woke up one night smelling sulfur and ran out there and was like, are you guys playing with matches? Like, what are you doing? And she's pretty religious herself, so she was freaking out. And it got so bad to the point where like my friend and I had to sleep outside in a car. Like my mom was about to call a priest. She was speaking in tongues in my room. Like it was just
Oh shit.
So
wait, so
like I'm shaking. It scares me so bad to talk about it still.
Yeah.
You had that incident happen, and then your friend's like ultra religious mother said she started to smell sulfur.
Yeah, and I know exactly what that means. Like,
Yeah.
I just kind of brushed it off, but I mean, we had numerous things. I remember one time. And this lasted maybe for like 2 weeks in all. And I don't know where it came from. I honestly don't know what started it. The only conclusion that we can come up with is that I broke one of my aunt's native pottery like vases a couple of weeks before that, and it was from the reservation that I grew up on, and I didn't know, maybe that like released something or but like we had a whole bag of safety pins like dropped on our face, and all of them were open and like Steph was like tearing the shower curtains off when we were in the bathroom. Like it was just insane.
You're okay.
It was. I'm like shaking.
I know.
It's. I haven't talked about it in a long time, but.
Wow.
Like you cracked open the Ark of the Covenant or something.
Like, seriously, it was terrifying. But
did you get any smells or anything or?
Yeah, we got sulfur. We got perfume a couple of times, and I do think that for like a couple of things associated with it, because I do remember seeing one time when I was in the dishes. My sister had brought her dog over, and we were watching her dog while there was an inspection in her apartment. And I remember doing the dishes, and I looked out, and her dog is standing outside of my room, just like acting really weird. And instantly just didn't feel right. And I look, and I see this little like white thing, like a white shape, walk out of my room and into my mom's room, and the dog just went nuts. And I like called my mom. I'm like, "You need to get home. I'm freaking out." Like it was nuts.
Wow.
I know.
Have you ever seen him on the table?
Oh my goodness, he's crazy. And now the cat's looking at something weird, and now I'm freaking out. But yeah, it was crazy.
Hell yeah. Thanks for sharing that. That's fucking crazy.
Generally, I mean, I'm okay.
It was, yeah.
I'm still in shock from Jinx raping my psyche a little bit. So,
Hey, it wasn't rape. You consented.
Yeah, I know. What the hell, man?
Intense.
Why you gotta be all like throwing the R word out there when you totally asked for it?
Because it went too far.
Jinx is the brain fuckler.
Yeah.
So true, dude.
Oh my god.
Got me a few times, Chris.
Man. Well, thank you for sharing.
Yeah, absolutely.
That was fucking awesome. And let me take this moment to welcome ChildsPlayNinja to the hangout, being quiet as a mouse. What's up? What's up, Brian?
Hi.
Look at that dramatic entrance.
So I've been watching y'all's hangout.
Hope you like what you see.
I don't know about y'all sometimes.
Yeah, I don't know about myself either.
I feel like everyone's like hella gonna be calling me or like fucking hit me up tomorrow. Like, hey man, listen, like tell me more.
Yeah.
I don't get to dress up till tomorrow because I've been slacking on going and getting the stuff I need for my costume.
But when you say tomorrow, you mean Halloween tomorrow, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, it's
for
not
some
even.
of you, it's today.
Yeah.
Yeah, for some of you, it's today.
It's already today. I mean, we started this hangout on Halloween at fucking midnight Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah, I'm on another time zone. It's still not Halloween here.
I'm on another stratosphere, man.
Yeah, y'all are like what, 3 hours behind? Something
Yeah.
like that?
Yeah, CPN's always behind a little bit.
Yeah. That's how he likes it, though.
he likes it from behind.
Speaking of getting it from behind, we're
sharing. And you wonder why I drink.
Oh, I thought it was your daddy issues.
Did you,
got him.
Did you get to dress up yet, Beast?
Actually, no, I haven't, but it's not too late for me, and I have tomorrow off. And so Halloween, I actually plan on doing a couple cool things. One, I'm going to carve another pumpkin on Carnival Spirits Facebook Live, and I'm going to do it from gutting it, opening it, gutting it, carving it, and I'm probably going to cook the seeds, and I'll fucking eat the seeds one by one on camera and all that shit.
Can you carve it in costume?
No, I might even. All right, here's the thing. I was going to be the dude from The Big Lebowski.
Yeah.
And the only thing I was able to find was a pair of shorts that kind of looked like the shorts he wears when he's sitting in the limousine drinking a White Russian.
Yeah.
But what I really wanted was that cardigan sweater, right? And I haven't been able to find one. I mean, you can find them online for hundreds of dollars, but fuck that jazz.
Yeah.
So, but today at work, one of my coworkers, a chick, had a cardigan hanging in the break room. And I'm like, Kim, is that yours? And she let me try it. It's too small. But she's like, yeah, you can get it at TJ Maxx. And I'm like, what the fuck? It's like the perfect look. But it's kind of late.
TJ.
Yeah, exactly. But I might just like paint up when I do that pumpkin carving, for the video, you know what I'm saying? But later on, I might actually just go to Salem and, abide in Salem.
There you go.
That's where I belong, man.
Luckily, my costume only requires a couple items I need to pick up. And
a butt plug and one of those balls that goes in your mouth. And
yeah, a gag ball and a gimp suit.
Yep.
There was a bunch of shit out here.
Gimp sleep.
Sweat. Are you okay? Yeah.
No, but it is my costume is from a movie.
Oh, I know what it is. I'm not going to give it away, but I know what it is.
Oh, yeah, because you were in Crazy's live thing earlier.
Yep.
Let's see. Is it Death to Smoochie?
Nope.
No, but that is a good idea.
Is it?
And
Nope.
and I wasn't thinking of the Rhino. I wasn't thinking of Smoochie. I was thinking of Robin Williams' costume.
Rainbow Randall or whatever.
Yeah, Rainbow Randall.
Yeah. When he comes out with the spaceship.
It's a rocket ship.
That really is an odd movie way before its time.
I fucking love that movie.
Way before its time.
I think I have to put my girl in my announcement video, in my costume reveal video tomorrow.
Oh, you got a video coming out tomorrow. I thought you fucking retired early.
I said I'm retiring at the end of the year, but yeah, every year I do my costume reveal.
Right on. That's cool.
So, Jinx, are you down for some more?
One moment.
All right.
Oh, you're cool. You're cool.
Well, I got a couple of stories I can still tell.
I was gonna say we could do some stories, but maybe we should do our third giveaway soon.
Do you guys want to go ahead and let's do that real quick?
Yeah, get that out of the way. So right now we've got 13 live viewers, 13 people that are eligible, except for DonChaos. You can not enter this contest because you're.
Dorn's in the chat.
Yeah, Dorn's been in the chat for a minute, so he's not eligible. But a dozen of you are. First person to answer the trivia question correctly is going to win what, Dave?
Trapped EP. Gathering of the Juggalos edition.
Now, did you get that at the Gathering of the Juggalos?
No, I did not.
Juggalos edition?
No, I did not.
Yeah,
what do you mean? It's the Gathering of the Juggalos edition.
I got it.
Where else did you get it?
Whoa.
I got it at the casino.
What?
Wait, what casino are you going to that give Juggalo prizes to? Because
the one
casino I need.
It was the claw machine.
Yeah.
Got him. I'm about to say, I just picked that up at the Spooktacular show like 2 days ago. That's not Gathering exclusive.
Hey, if it says Gathering edition, it's Gathering exclusive, motherfucker.
Okay.
And
so what is the third question, sir?
Okay, this one was submitted by TJ actually not too long ago. What was Johnny Depp's first major movie role?
Oh man.
Oh, that's not the question. The question is not what his role was, but what's the first movie he was in?
Yeah, what first movie was he in? That's it.
Nobody on screen can answer. Nobody on screen can CPN, control your woman.
So the question is, what was Johnny Depp's first movie?
Is the big Hatchet Man 8101. Got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the answer was
Nightmare on
Elm Street.
Of course it was.
Oh, bam. All right, Hatchet Man 810.
What did you say? Wait, what did you say? What was the answer?
On Elm Street.
A Nightmare on Elm Street.
Which one?
The first one.
First one.
The original one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
No, the remake, the one that came out a couple years ago. Johnny Depp only started acting in 2000.
You know what? You said Johnny Depp. I, for some reason, heard Johnny Knoxville.
So you're saying that in the background, I know the answer, and it was Jackass?
It was MIB 2, sir.
Really?
Yeah, it was Men in Black 2. Yeah, he was the double-headed alien.
Yeah.
What was that? Yeah. Okay, but that was a major motion picture film. You know what? Not only was Nightmare on Elm Street Johnny Depp's first movie, it was his first fucking acting role, period.
He got sucked into a bed.
That motherfucker, and checked it out just to be sure for this contest.
Yeah, he got sucked into a bed.
Good at getting killed.
And now he's Captain Jack Sparrow.
That's right.
Fuck yeah, dude. Well, congrats, Hatchet Man 810. Send your mailing address to CarnivalSpirits@gmail.com. No, wait. Spirits of the Dark Carnival. That's right. Don't listen to me. I'll actually type it in there.
Sweet. Okie dokie. All right, now, Panic, you had a couple stories. What would you want to?
It's weird because all of the ghost stories are at the same place. Okay, so this was the first encounter I ever had, and it was at this house. So we're in there. They live in a trailer, and we're at the end, all the way to the right. And we're in his room, and I can't remember why we were in his room, but I think we might have been smoking or maybe breaking up a bowl to smoke or something. And we're loading it up, and we're just talking about a friend of ours to get him to come over. And I'm looking at the curtains, and if you hang a curtain straight and you push your fingers into it, you can see the indentation from the tip of your fingers. Well, that's what we were seeing. The window's closed, no way to put your hand through it, and it goes from the top all the way to the bottom. And we're like, did you see that? Like, what the fuck? Like, we just left, went to the other room, kind of chilled for about 5 minutes. We're like, what the fuck was that? And I still don't know. The window was closed. And we have an idea, but it's a shot in the dark.
Moose knuckles.
And basically, because just the surrounding story, I want to do it as vague as possible. Somebody was a gangster, had to do something, and shoot somebody, and they had some blood on him. And what they're thinking is that it was the victim's blood, and for whatever, he just ended up at the house for whatever reason. I probably shouldn't be saying this, but we're already here. So somehow the blood ended up in that room, and they're thinking, that's, I don't know, maybe there's some kind of connection. The other one really freaked me out. This is the last ghost story I have. Is I went to go knock at the house that I was just going to. And they're like, he's at his house well, I knocked at his sister's house. It used to be his house, but then he got another one. So it's his sister's house at this point. It's the same house. So I knock and I was like, hey, is my buddy there? He's, oh, no, he's down the street at his house. I go, okay. So I had to go all the way around. And again, like I said, there's messed up cars everywhere. I have to make my way through a damn maze. And I see him by my truck, kind of like peeking over like that because he's a little short. And like kind of duck down and run. And like, I'm like, what the fuck? My friend's not one of those dudes to play jokes. He's going to come up to you. He's going to shake your hand. What's up? How you doing? So I'm like, I run and I didn't see him. I was like, well, I'll cut him off. I went to cut him off and he wasn't there. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I did a once around the truck and I'm like, there's nobody fucking here. And then it dawned on me, that face was pale fucking white. He would have had to have his face paint bare, like as if you're going to paint your face as Violent J, like that fucking white. And that's whenever I started getting chills, and I'm like, oh shit. Not even 10 to 20 seconds later, he walks out down the street. He's like, hey, what's up, dude? I was like, oh, fuck, what the fuck was I just chasing?
Wow.
So I told him, it don't end yet. It don't end yet. So I told him what happened, and, we talked over it. Whatever, it's over. A week later, I went to go chill because that's like my chill spot. I always go over there. A week later, his cousin's girlfriend was showering, and she had looked out the window and saw a face. And they like sent people out there to see what the fuck, like who's peeping on her. And same thing as me. It dawned on her. That was a white fucking face. They would have had to have their face painted. And we never found out what the fuck it was, but there was 2 incidences with that white face showing up in less than a week.
Damn.
Yeah. And I got one more story about a possible serial killer, but I'll save that for later on.
Holy shit.
Damn, dude.
I've talked about it before.
Yeah, I remember some of that for sure. I'm like, oh, that's still creepy. Nope.
I'm pretty sure all of my stories I've talked about in previous Hangouts, but we've been fucking, chopping it up on Hangouts and podcasts for almost 5 years now on CarnivalSpirits. So yeah, we do repeat some stories once in a while.
It's the season, my brothers.
Serial killer story you're talking about, does that have to do with the shop?
Yeah.
Is that the one I took when you told that story and I put the scary music to it and was like, look, now it's cooler.
Yeah. I still have it there, but I didn't know how to take that video. And I still see this guy. Within like 2 or 3 months ago, I've seen him.
I still have the original video that I made for it. Like, I didn't do nothing.
Yeah,
I just took your video because it was all silent. I was like, this needs horror music in it. Bam. Now
you need to send that to us, man. We got to post that shit.
Yeah.
Mackenhoes just said that was him creeping and peeking.
It might have been me too. I mean, I'm just saying, I kind of do stuff like this all the time.
But the thing is that I forgot to tell you, and this is everybody. I don't know if anybody knows, but I got bit by a dog last year, and since then I've been fucked. But anyways, they have a lot of pit bulls around their house, so you can't creep around their house. That's the other thing that's weird when this shit happens. No dogs, no barking, nothing.
No, animals will run from that kind of shit.
Well, their dogs are the type to get real loud and anything. They got pit bulls and little Doberman pinchers. I think that's what they're called.
My dog barks at random shit in the house, and I always tell my girl there's a dementor in here.
They may see something we don't.
Yeah. Huh, buddy?
Yeah.
I can't even go there, dude, because then I'm like, oh, let's comprehend just a day in the life of an animal and having those visions, but your own consciousness. Like,
right.
It's mind-blowing.
Jinx is kind of taking a break. Do you guys want to go on to our next roundtable discussion?
Yeah, what is
Cool,
it?
man.
It is favorite Halloween memories. And I was going to have two roundtables: favorite Halloween memories and favorite Halloween movies and TV shows. Let's just kind of combine those, okay? So, favorite Halloween memories or favorite Halloween movie TV shows.
I have one answer as a little kid for favorite Halloween type memory TV show. Are You Afraid of the Dark on Nickelodeon?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a good
First of all, let me go ahead and say there's only one Halloween movie even worth talking about.
A Child's Play.
No. Child's Play is not. I don't place on Halloween, so fuck you.
Just watch it in December. Watch it in December.
As far as I'm concerned, a Halloween movie has to take place on Halloween. Just like Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
Yes, Die Hard is the
okay. Yeah.
And Gremlins.
The greatest Halloween movie that ever existed. I'll give you a line from it, okay?
All right.
Thank you, Max, for that marvelous introduction.
Hocus Pocus.
I put a spell on you.
Hocus fucking Pocus.
Now you're mine.
See, I don't even think you can ask a favorite
I'm so
Halloween movie
excited.
now because that's what I was going to say.
I mean, if we're going Bette Midler.
Yo, that movie fucking sucks.
I have to go. Hey, look, guys, it's been real, but I'm pretty triggered, and I'm not a part of CarnivalSpirits anymore. So,
Whoop, whoop. What's up? You guys hear me?
Yeah, what's up, dude?
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, God. How many? We had Mackenhoes and Ashes just join?
Yeah, I just wanted to hang out with more heads, so sorry.
Fucking
I think the best best TV show as far as Halloween goes, I'm gonna have to say Roseanne. The best Halloween episode, man.
That's very valid.
You know what?
Yeah,
Roseanne had some cool fucking Halloween episodes.
Are you okay? So are you
Dude,
talking
they had
about
the best fucking.
Are you talking about the episode where I think they pulled a prank on one of them, and the dad has like he's all gutted and shit, liver.
Any Halloween episode, they're all good.
That's my favorite one. Halloween, that's my favorite episode.
You know what they never show anymore? They new show Garfield Halloween.
That's because nobody likes Garfield anymore, and it pisses me off.
Garfield's the shit.
Garfield and Friends.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Then there was that show between Garfield episodes of the Barnyard Animals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love how the Garfield movie they made had Bill Murray doing the voice, and then the Garfield cartoon had the same voice as the voice actor who played Bill Murray's character in Ghostbusters. It all comes around full circle.
Right? Yeah. I learned that
movie
from Angry Video Game Nerd.
That's awesome.
No, what I remember from fucking Halloween, man, was the first off the Tales of the Dark Side. If those of you who know that fucking series, which was pretty lame in the beginning, but it got some pretty creepy fucking episodes after a while.
I remember that.
Yeah, I've seen a few of those.
Some of those were fucking creepy, man. I still to this day cannot forget the thing in the box where you couldn't kill it. The only way the guy could take care of it was like fucking chain it up and dump it in the fucking ocean or a lake or some shit.
Are you talking about Tales from the Crypt? Or,
No,
No, not Tales from the Creep Show.
No, it's called the Tales of the Dark Side, man.
But didn't Creep Show also have a sketch in that movie kind of like that, where they had the Beast in the box?
I think everybody did, actually.
I don't remember that in Creep Show.
In the very first one, they had the Beast in the box. It was right after.
No. That's me when I'm, You know.
Yeah. Okay.
It's TJ's first porn he started.
Oh no.
Bow chicka bow bow.
You guys remember Goosebumps?
I remember
Do I
the
remember
movie that's on Netflix right now with Jack Black.
No.
No,
Oh,
no.
Hey, I liked it.
I haven't seen it, but the trailer. I don't know, man. Maybe I need to watch it.
I've never been a fan of scary stories tailored to kids. They weren't scary to me.
Well, they're not supposed to be scary as like an adult looking back.
They're scary. They're supposed to be scary. Like, I've never been scared by a fucking show that was tailored to children.
No, you know what? Give me a minute. I'm gonna look it up. You guys can keep on talking. I'm gonna look something up, and I'm gonna tell you what the scariest shit I've had to do with, and probably you guys too.
All right, while he looks that up, I want to tell you guys, since we're talking about like, you know, movies that we like Halloween related, I'm just gonna throw out a gimme, but then I'm gonna give you a little story about it. A Nightmare Before Christmas, which is, you know, a classic, right? Christmas/Halloween movie. Now, when I went to Rock and Shock just a couple weeks ago, my dude and I, you guys know, you guys watched the show, everybody watching, you know that we went on the Friday to do the meet and greets, and then we came back on Sunday for the Twisted concert, right? When we did the meet and greets, one of the motherfuckers that we met was Chris Sarandon, who does the voice of Jack Skellington in...
No.
Yes. Now, he also is the police officer in Child's Play, and he was also Prince Humperdinck in The Princess Bride, and he was in Fright Night. And so you can picture this guy, right? Well,
okay.
Let me tell you a funny story about him.
I'm sick of you meeting stars from Child's Play. Fuck you.
Oh, I know. This was the whole reason we went to talk to him. I didn't even know that he was the voice from Jack Skellington. We just wanted to talk to him so we could complete our Child's Play fucking meet and greet collection. Yeah.
Just to piss you off.
Oh, yeah, totally, man. But while we were standing in line to talk to him, there was a woman with 3 little girls in front of us. And these little girls were like, you know, meeting him, and he was signing his autographs. And one of the girls, I didn't hear her ask, but I know what she asked because I heard his response to her question. And his response was, "I'm sorry, I can't do that because you see, I only am allowed, or I only do the voices when I'm in the studio. And you see, sometimes people have recorders on their phones and blah, 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 blah." And he gave this like 5-minute bullshit excuse why he couldn't just say something in the voice of Jack Skellington to these little girls. And I got so pissed while I was standing there that by the time we met him, I was like, "Fuck you, dude." But I didn't say that. I just thought that in my head as I met him.
Oh, yeah. So you got a picture and an autograph.
No, well, Tommy was collecting autographs. He was charging hella money for pictures. I just said hi to him, and I told him, I was like, "Look, man, you got a lot of classic quotables. Like, I grew up on The Princess Bride. And since you're not going to fucking say anything in any voice that we like to remember, I'm just saying, man, your quotables are right on." And then we moved on to someone way fresher.
About an actor in Child's Play. The guy that Chucky killed in Child's Play 2, that he suffocates in the car,
right?
Or whatever. He's the same guy who created RoboCop.
What? Who created RoboCop? Like, you mean Red from that '70s show? Like, he's the guy who killed the dude who turned into RoboCop?
No, he's the guy who makes RoboCop.
Okay, cool.
Huh? Like he wrote it and that was his idea, his brain.
No. In the movie, he plays the guy who created RoboCop.
Oh,
okay, yeah.
Okay.
Wait, so he's no. I'm just kidding.
So explain that to me again.
Okay.
Actually, the dad from that '70s show, yeah, he's the one who kills him.
Right. That's why I thought you were talking about him.
Oh shoot, that's awesome. But I mean, you guys have seen Trick or Treat, right?
Oh, that
Hell
movie.
yeah.
So good.
Can I actually? I'm gonna be the one to burst the bubble and say no.
Shaunzy, you need to check it out, man. It's become it's kind of become a classic, really.
It's one of
Like
those
a-
movies
Oh,
where
it's
the
dope.
first time you watch it is the best time. And I
Yeah.
won't give you any spoilers, but the first time you see it is the best time you see it.
That creates a cult classic. A cult classic is what I think the word that was floating around.
Right.
Yeah, I'll pull some heat from Shaunzy and say I haven't either.
Oh,
guys-
DC, you still have a Wii, so
What did you say? He still has a Wii?
yeah, he still has a Wii. So
I do.
Hey, the Wii is awesome.
Yes, it is.
What is this? Your pet names for your dicks? What are you talking about?
that's actually between me and dcfaygoguy. I plead the fifth. So
Shaunzy's so drunk now that he is enunciating every single fucking word.
hey, man, whatever. It's Halloween, bitches.
Yeah. But yeah, fucking Nightmare Before Christmas. Pretty good Halloween movie / Christmas movie.
That's a Christmas movie.
I would say it is a Christmas movie more than
Thank
anything.
you.
All right, fine.
I've been having
After we're
that
done with this hangout, I will delete that whole fucking thing that I said about meeting.
Oh no, I need you to leave it up. I told you.
It really is. It's like a splitting hairs type of situation.
No, it's a Christmas movie, and I'll tell you why. It's a Christmas movie because only the beginning takes place in Halloween. The majority of the movie is centered around Christmas.
It's a cat out of water fit movie.
Don't fuck with
Thanks.
me, Master. I will fucking.
See, I've been having that argument with Megs too. It's a fucking Christmas movie.
Yeah, but when everybody's repping the movie, they're repping the skeletons and the bats. They're never repping the fucking Christmas trees and the candy canes. Like,
And if you
I
want to
would
get your
actually-
Nightmare on Halloween or Nightmare Before Christmas merch, you can hit up Spencer's, where you can also get your ICP belt buckle.
Yeah.
Get your Jack Skeleton beanie, your Hatchet Man belt buckle, and you're all good.
Yeah.
the black
yeah.
light poster.
You're the assistant manager at Spencer's.
Yes.
Congratulations. Is life everything you thought it would be?
You
No,
also got to pick
I want
up
to
your.
kill myself.
You also got to pick up your weed hat.
Oh, Mackenhoes.
Yeah, I forgot
Hi, you.
Mackenhoes
Hi,
is
man.
here. You're awfully quiet.
Fuck.
I'm not in the chat anymore.
Yeah, I know, man. It was a lot cooler when you were trolling us.
If we're going on Halloween movies and like favorite Halloween memories, you know, definitely you got the classics watching old school Halloween, Nightmare on Elm Street. Actually, I'm going to say this, and everybody in the hangout's gonna have they're going to shoot me. I just saw Hellraiser for the first time about a month ago.
I know.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Fine.
Yeah, I
You
know.
know,
I'm
you
sorry.
know, Smoothie on YouTube, he just watched Phantasma for the first time a couple weeks ago. That's all right.
All right, cool, yeah.
Phantasma or Phantasm?
Yeah, that's what I fucking meant.
But I was saying, I honestly think one of my go-tos nowadays,
I meant
honestly, I thought The Curse of Chucky was awesome.
I did too.
And I watched that, and I watched Stitches, which is a Irish dry humor comedy horror film. And those two films, Curse of Chucky and Stitches, might be my go-tos for Halloween from now on. I had just seen Curse of Chucky yesterday. I thought it was awesome.
Creepy ass fucking scary movie, The Babadook.
Dude, I was getting ready to say the exact same thing.
Fuck that movie, dude. That movie is overrated.
Fuck you, Shaunzy.
I saw an interview with Stephen King where Stephen King was talking about how most movies aren't that good, but he called out The Babadook for being a good movie, and it made me want to watch it. I need to.
All right, so how is it good? How is it good? What is good about it?
Creepy.
No.
It's
It's
creepy. And
creepy.
it's
I'll give it that.
also an excellent metaphor.
You don't need to tell us how it's good. We can all just check it out and find out for ourselves. How about that?
That is true. I'm sorry. I
Get out
digress.
of my girlfriend, which was awesome.
Yeah.
Like, it's funny because my girlfriend's not really a movie person, and she's definitely not a horror person. She's scared to death to go into a haunted house. And what I mean by haunted house, I mean people get together and create a haunted house. And, and you pay money to go into it, She's terrified of those. And the weird thing is, all throughout her school life, she's been a drama student. She knows how this stuff works and how it's made. She's just really terrified of that stuff. And so I've had her, I was like, since you don't watch horror and you're with me, you're going to watch some fucking horror. That's all there is to it. Or there's horror. Okay? And so I've had her, I've showed her the Candyman series, the Child's Play series.
Oh, that's a good one. Candyman's a good one.
I got her up to speed on Jason Voorhees. Not all of them, but she's watched enough of them to understand. She's never seen a Freddy Krueger movie yet. I showed her all the Evil Deads, including the new one, which I think the new one is fucking badass.
Yeah, the new Evil Dead is really good.
And the show was fucking badass, too.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good. The first time you said groovy, I was like, my man.
Hail to the king, baby. But nonetheless,
I need to finish watching that. I only saw the first couple episodes, but yeah, it looks awesome.
When I showed her the Babadook, like, she was sitting on one couch, I was sitting on the other, and there was this scene that I glanced over her because I was like, I wonder if this is gonna scare her, and she was so tense. I was like, yeah, buddy.
Yeah. The Babadook is a tense horror movie. It really builds tension the whole time. It is very claustrophobic and paranoia, like
very depressing
in nature.
The color scheme, is so depressing. I just feel like shit watching this.
Yeah.
I'm questioning life.
Another Halloween movie that the two main villains from were at Rock and Shock is Scream. That movie takes place on Halloween, and that's a classic, man. I know the sequels get less and less good, even though I kind of like them all. But that first one, when that first one came out, the first time you saw Scream, come on, that shit was awesome.
Fucking what was Shaggy's name in that movie?
Shaggy's name in that movie.
Yeah, he went on to play Shaggy and Scooby-Doo.
Yeah,
What's the actor's name?
I don't know what his name was in the movie,
Matthew
but
Lillard.
Matthew Lillard, but what was his
I think it was
his
Dwight.
friend? Dwight, and who was the
Loomis.
boyfriend behind? Yes.
Yeah.
Loomis.
Look at CPN with the Scream knowledge. Way to go.
Yes. That breakdown.
Remember Billy's name? His name is mentioned in every fucking movie.
That's true.
Halloween, Mr. Loomis.
Yeah, that's where they got the last name from. It was kind of like an homage to
I didn't even realize that.
And Tech 9, gonna throw a cha in there. Makes several references to Dr. Loomis. But cha. But that that end scene in Scream where they start stabbing themselves.
I'm getting fucking woozy here.
Yeah, I'm getting fucking woozy, man. Like, that scene is a sign of one teenager realizing he's in way over his head at the hands of a mastermind. And they really portray that you almost feel bad for Dwight in that scene, man. Like, Billy Loomis is fucking insane. And he has this random kid who just gave in to peer pressure, and now he's stabbing himself.
Him. He was the horror fucking expert,
He gave into the peer pressure. Okay, so picture you're a high school kid and you give into peer pressure.
By the way, spoiler alert, though.
Yeah, well, if you haven't seen Scream by now, you're fucking up.
It's 20 years old plus whatever.
Yeah.
Go fuck yourself.
I had to worry about giving into peer pressure with drinking and smoking weed. Imagine giving into peer pressure to the point where you're stabbing yourself in a girl's kitchen.
Yeah, or you're cutting off fingers and licking blood off of machetes.
Yeah, corn syrup, ketchup, just like my mom puts in her spaghetti.
You guys want to talk about a good Halloween movie? Check out this one right here.
Oh, the Ernest movies.
Oh, hell yeah!
You're stupid.
It's awesome.
Forget about it, son.
It's Ernest, man. That's all it is. It's Ernest. It doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter if it's good or bad. It's still Ernest.
Exactly.
Well, all Ernest is bad, but it's so bad it's really good.
The best is the Christmas one. I love the Christmas one.
Yeah.
By the way, I found that name. Now, it's not a movie. It's a book or books. And I think they're the scariest fucking thing in the world. It's the scary stories to tell in the dark. These are the darkest fucking things you could give a kid to read. And it gave this to us when we were young.
Yeah.
I remember those books.
The artwork alone was fucking sick as hell.
I don't know if they actually finally came out with them, but I know somebody signed a contract to actually make those into actual live actions.
Oh God!
Yeah, I heard about that too, but that was a while ago. I don't know if it ever happened.
I hope not.
I'm wondering though. We've been talking about Halloween movies, and no one's been talking about one of the most important ones.
We'll lay it on us.
I will.
Exorcist.
Yeah, I'm plenty drunk. You can lay anything on me.
Yeah. Halloween.
Anyway.
Yeah. We can forget about Halloween 3.
No. Halloween 3 is awesome, dude.
Dude, Halloween 3 was sampled in Most Tasteless, y'all.
Well, you know what? Well, you know what they were trying to do with that series at the time? They tried making it like a anthology series.
Right, and it was going to be different shit. They fucked up by making the first two movies Michael Myers. Wait. And then the next one, okay.
Well, no. Yeah, I dig what you're saying, but here's the thing with Halloween 3. They were trying something. Does everybody know what an anthology series is?
Just tell us.
An anthology series is along the lines of a Twilight Zone or American Horror Story, where Halloween 3, they tried making it to where they were going to make the Halloween series like different supernatural stories that happened on Halloween outside of Michael Myers.
Right.
And then they saw that Halloween 3 flopped, and then you get Halloween 4 and 5, and we don't talk. Yeah, we don't talk about Halloween Resurrection. But,
no, actually, here's the thing, though. So you know what they did? They tied in Halloween 3 with the other Halloweens.
They had to. They had to make up for the fuck up.
It's supposed to be that whatever that cult does, or whatever that witch cult in Halloween 3, is the source of Michael Myers' evil.
Yeah.
I never understood that. I'm glad you guys.
Yeah,
are
I never put
clarifying.
that together till now. Actually,
All I know is that they sampled that shit in the beginning of that song. Twisted did in the beginning of that song. What the fuck? Where I'm gonna get the Molotov cocktails and blow that motherfucker, or whatever the fuck he says. You know what I'm talking about?
Well, do you remember? What I forget which Halloween it was. It was the one where they catch him and he's in jail, and throughout the entire movie, you see some dude walking through town. And at the end of the movie, when he's in jail, he goes in, shoots all the cops, and gets Michael Myers out of there.
Yeah, I was 7, I think.
He's supposed to be from the cult from 3.
okay.
They didn't plan this when they made 3, but they kind of had to make 3 make sense and tie it in because there's this like, what the fuck's going on? So they tied in the cult to the Michael Myers lore.
So can you say Halloween 3 was a hiccup, and then they realized, oh fuck?
They realize, okay, people are too into Michael Myers at this point. We can't really do anything else.
Their mistake was calling it Halloween.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, but the whole thing was they were trying to make like, all right, you have American Horror Story, Freak Show, American Horror Story, Roanoke, American Horror Story, blah blah blah. They were trying to make it Halloween. You know, what was the third one called? Like, Season of the Witch?
Yeah.
So they were trying to go with, like, Halloween, Season of the Witch.
Try to be the original American Horror Story.
Right.
Yeah, but American Horror Story did it way better.
I will say this season's American Horror Story is actually freaky as shit.
Yeah, this new season is very good.
This motherfucking show, like, they're going for scare factor, actually. This is pretty sick.
Yeah, it is really good.
Go butcher!
That shit, man. I haven't watched past the fucking Asylum.
Well, it's a anthology. It's an anthology series where it's a different story being told every time, but everything is supposed to tie in. And
I know this isn't a Halloween thing, but have any of you guys watched Black Mirror on Netflix?
Yeah, that's pretty freaking demented at times.
It's kind of like a new age technology-based Twilight Zone. It's really fucking cool. You should check it out. There's like a 3rd season out right now. I haven't.
And the new American Horror Story dives into what is real and what is reality and what is TV reality.
Yeah, but Black Mirror is like the Twilight Zone, where each episode is a completely unique story in a completely unique futuristic setting, and each episode is a mind fuck.
Yeah.
You know what movie was kind of creepy? The 3rd Purge movie.
What was it, election year?
Yeah.
I have never seen any of the Purge movies.
The 3rd one,
demented.
There's some parts that are like, I was like, okay, this is going like far for the Purge. Holy
Little D has said VHS. I never saw that movie. Have any of you
that
guys
movie is awesome, dude.
It is? All right, I'll check it out.
The first 2 are good. The 3rd one, VHS Viral, sucked.
There's 3 of them?
Yeah, Viral sucks. Yeah, Viral sucks. Hey, I want to share a personal moment. Okay, who here has seen VHS?
Me.
Okay.
Nah.
That scene with in the hotel room with the husband and the wife and the lover. That is that's too close to reality.
Yeah, I was like, what the oh god. What
yeah,
the
that's
fuck?
way too close to reality.
Hey,
I've seen some shit like that happen.
Girl, I like you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh god, something's wrong with her. Oh yes, it is. There is something wrong.
But yeah, stay away from VHS Viral. That one sucked.
I liked one story.
Was it the Skater Kids?
No. The guy, the magician.
Yes. Well, that was okay. I like the Skater Kids better.
The Skater Kids were okay, but their acting sucked.
Well, yeah.
I'm cap full. All right. It was like, wait a minute. Come on now.
I know this is a Halloween hangout, but I want to talk about one that I have to watch around Christmas. Well, actually, there's two that I have to watch around Christmas. One, Krampus.
Oh, I just saw that.
That is really good. If you like Trick or Treat, the same guy directed it and wrote that. And then
I thought Trick or Treat was way better than Krampus, but what else?
Oh, I did too. I mean, I like Trick or Treat, but better. But Krampus was really good. And then Silent Night, Deadly Night.
Oh yeah,
I haven't heard of that.
Or
that's old school.
Or
That's old
Santa's
school.
Sleigh.
That is one I haven't seen.
With Bill Goldberg.
One and the same.
Wait. Are you talking about Bill Goldberg as Santa?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Santa Sleigh. Oh, okay.
What about Jack Frost, the horror version?
Oh, man.
No, I like the one with Michael Keaton.
I've got the snowman. Everything's going to be okay.
The Ginger Dead Man.
Michael Keaton, Beetlejuice 2 is calling your name. You need that paycheck.
Yeah.
No, you know what I'm waiting for them to come out with, and anyone who watches the show is going to get it? Serial Apist.
What?
Anybody know what that means? Serial Apist.
Explain.
Yeah, fuck every single one of you. So there's a show you might have heard of. It's called The Big Bang Theory.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, this is one. Okay, yeah. I know what you're talking about now.
There's a girl, Penny, in the show. She's wanting to be an actress. And the first actress job she ever got was in some horrible B.
Yeah, I've seen that episode.
About a serial killer gorilla, and the movie's called Serial Apist. She got offered to be in the second one because her character got cloned and it mixed with the blood of the killer gorilla, so she becomes the killer gorilla. And that movie's called Serial Apist 2, Monkey See, Monkey Kill. And Will Wheaton in it as well.
Oh, shoot.
And I'm like sitting there going, make the fucking movies. I want to watch them now.
Right?
Psychopathic will make them.
Remember Machete? That started as a joke.
Yeah.
I know, right? And then they made a whole movie about it.
Well, I'll pretty much watch anything with hot-ass Michelle Rodriguez in there because it's hot-ass Michelle Rodriguez.
That's the best part of Machete. Is when it takes to do the test and swings down to the other level of the building.
Michelle Rodriguez, she was in Lost. Have you watched Lost?
Yeah, she was in Lost. I never watched the show, but I know she was in there.
All right. If you haven't watched Lost, then I'm kicking you out of the hangout right now. Everybody tell me if you watch Lost or not.
Well, it is a
episodes.
Lost is a very fitting title for that show because halfway through, you're lost. You don't know what the fuck's going on.
No, halfway through, you're lost and you don't know what's going on.
Because I'm a water-headed idiot.
Hashtag truth.
Oh, Mackenhoes has been...
Mackenhoes pulls his weight.
I'm trying not to interrupt people.
Same, dude.
Wow,
I guess we should just be assholes.
Yeah, well, that's the best way. Just fucking
Shut up, everybody. I'm talking. Let me talk first.
You need to interrupt people. You're the fucking beast, bro.
Yeah.
I just assumed he was being like me half asleep.
I just want to say to CPN, sorry, that was my Skype going off.
That's right. Did you check out that link I sent you, Shaunzy, of the Encyclopedia Dramatica?
Yes, yeah, I did.
Dude, that's like the greatest page on the internet. Anyway, back to Halloween shit.
Yeah.
So I got a scary story to tell, actually.
Go for it.
I mean, I got a couple of them, but I'll tell you.
You've already told your story.
Oh, shit.
Got him.
So, this one time, now this is going to sound anticlimactic until I get to the punchline at the end. So, this one time, I was at my house, and a friend calls me up, and he's like, hey, come kick it. We're going to go to dude's house and play fucking Marvel vs. Capcom, whatever. I was like, all right, cool. So, I grabbed some of my shit, put on my bag, and I go walking out the house. Now, as I'm walking out the house, I'm walking down a couple neighborhoods, and there's this ravine I used to fucking kick it with some other people. And so I walk down through there, and as I'm walking through there, someone comes, and they're walking down the other way like we're going to cross paths. And I notice it's this girl I know that used to kick it there all the time. And I'm like, hey, what's up? And she turns, she's like, hey, what's going on? And I was like, not much. I'm going to dude's house. Oh, okay, cool. Well, maybe I'll see you around. And she walks away. Now, as I walk, I get 2 blocks. Now, I swear it was this girl. I swear to God, it was this chick. It was this chick that I was talking to that I known for many years in my life. There's no way I thought somebody else was her, like as far as I'm concerned. Now, that's basically the whole story, right? And you're thinking, okay, that ain't shit until I tell you the punchline. I got 2 blocks from the ravine when I suddenly remembered something that for some reason then it popped in my head when I was saying hi to this chick. Last year, we all went to her fucking funeral. And we all got excused from class to go to her funeral.
Whoa.
What? So
And
wait,
the silence.
that's the punchline.
It's Jeremy.
So are you saying that this chick was a fucking zombie?
I don't know. That's the thing.
She was a something.
It was a really quick interaction. I'm walking down, she walking. Oh, hey, what's up, Ryan? Oh, hey, what's going on? Her name was Sarah Abreu. And I was like, oh, hey, what's going on? And she's like, oh, nothing, blah, blah, blah. I was like, yeah, I'm going to dude's house. Okay, well, maybe I'll see you later. All right, cool. Boom. That was it. That was the whole interaction. And I swear it was her at the time. And I didn't even think about it at the time. I was on some other shit, and I was just walking about 2 blocks later. I was like, wait the fuck a minute. What the fuck?
Call me the dead body chick.
That was your chance to get some haunted Ned. Down by the river under the moon.
The original cemetery girl. Before Blase Rose.
Oh my God.
Parasites and poltergeists.
All right. Well, you guys heard my. You might have heard my story. I know Daveamania heard my story, at least the one story. So if we're gonna do this, I might as well do this shit because this is freaky as fucking hell. But this involves 2 people, not including myself, but somebody else. And spirits, we'll put it that way. I would say about 7 years ago, I was working at a place called Life Technologies. Hopefully they don't get my ass for saying this, but fuck them, I don't give a shit. The place sucked anyways. And it's a manufacturing of pharmaceutical medicines and stuff like that. But they had this fucking, I mean, warehouse style cooler. I mean, you literally had like its own automatic door. You walk in, it was fucking cold as hell. But I was the lucky one who was in charge of sweeping that fucking bitch. So I'm in there, and my buddy that's working with me is talking to me, and he walks out. So remind you, the door is automatic, so it automatically goes up and closes when somebody goes near it. I hear him go out, and as I'm sweeping, I get a feeling, and I look up, and there's something standing at the other end of the racks. Now, they're wide open racks. You know, they're just metal fucking great racks. They're for storage, and I'm freaking out. I'm like, what is this son of a bitch fucking with me? Did he fucking just like go outside but not go out and fucking like stand up? And it just stood there, and it stood there and stood there and stood there, and I was literally frozen. I didn't know what the fuck it was or who it was. Mind you, the lights are all automatic, so if someone's out, if someone's there, they go on. Finally, he comes back, and I like, dude, are you fucking with me? And he didn't understand what I was talking about. I was like, dude, are you fucking with me? He's like, no. And like, dude, there was somebody in here with me. I didn't know who it was. A couple months later, my the girl that I live with, her son started working with us, and he had to run the it's a cement Zamboni, which is the same thing you see in hockey, but for warehouses and shit. It cleans the floor, and he had to ride this thing around. Well, when someone's near, you have to honk the horn, let them know you're there. And he goes into the cooler, and he's riding around. And like I said, the lights are automatic. They come on when someone's walking around. And as he's riding around, he sees somebody on the other side of these storage racks. So he fucking honks the horn and is looking at it. And he told me that the thing looked at him with fucking hollow eyes, didn't say anything, just looked at him. And he froze, and he just didn't know what to do. So he just like left with the fucking machine, and then the feeling went away. Like this absolute despair and horror just like went away from him. The thing is, though, that when he told me about it, the feeling that he got, I got the same fucking thing. Whatever this thing was, it was in the most unusual fucking place, which is just a manufacturing fucking of medical supplies. I mean, literally, there's nothing with, but literally, this thing was fucking full body apparition, demented sorrow, whatever you can come up with. This thing was fucking freaky as hell. Even I think actually in my video I actually moved from my fucking bed to this fucking chair I'm sitting in right now just to fucking move because I fucking it freaks me out still. It is.
Show us on the Hatchet Man where the ghost touched you.
I don't know if I could say this or not because he touched me in a very, 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 very private place. That's not the only story, but there's fucking many. But that's one that'll fucking haunt me for the rest of my life. That's
nice.
Fucking. If anybody's ever seen a full body apparition, man, there's nothing like it. I mean, it's fucking just it drains you of everything.
Yeah, the only thing I came close to was shadow people, and that's
Man. Oh, man. I have so much knowledge in my mind about shadow people. You guys don't even know, dude. Like, well, I don't want to fuck you up.
Can you enlighten us?
Jinx?
Please share.
Well, I've had over 13 people come to me within the last, 5 years and just be like, listen, I know you're into paranormal stuff. I know that you have no problem talking about it, and I want to ask you if you can help me with this situation. And all these people tell me about shadow people, and up until about 2 years ago, I hadn't seen one, and I've only ever seen it once, but it's just really weird, dude. Like, I was just talking to Livy about it the other night, and I'm like, someone's going to mention it again soon. I can feel it. Like, I know it.
So
It's
what does
fucked
it
up.
say about me that if I were to ever come in contact with some of these shadow people, because I do believe in that. Like Sharon, shut up. Sharon has seen shadow people come across her mind, and the first thing that pops to my mind is, go ahead and take me.
Mine.
I'm ready. Like, fuck it. Whatever. You can't scare me, ghost. What, are you going to kill me?
My experience was, I got a little freaked out, but I was kind of excited because, I was there to find this stuff, and there it was in front of me. And it didn't last long. It wasn't like it just kept going on for hours and hours or even minutes and minutes. It was probably about a good 5 minute interaction, and that was it. So, but
more details, dude. You can't just do that. You gotta get more details on there.
I explained it. I explained it earlier.
Oh, okay.
But no, we was at Waverly Hills, and that was the first time I ever had an experience, and it was on the fourth floor.
Yeah, Waverly Hills. Fuck that place. I can vouch for that. Regardless of what you believe in, stay away from that fucking place.
There's a couple places that's near, actually really near me, that I could actually probably drive in a couple hours, and I mean, I live in New York, so fuck, anywhere you go, there's fucking, I mean, we have enough wartime stories to fucking blow the mind. By the way, if you ever decide to go to my state and actually walk through Lewiston at like, say 6, 7 o'clock in the fucking morning, that shit is freaky. You'll hear shit.
We're on the internet. We're worldwide. What state are you in? For those that don't know.
Oh, New York. I live in New York.
Okay.
I literally lived in the area where it was between the British War, so Canada and the United States were fighting. So I have like a Fort Niagara.
Okay.
I had Fort Niagara near me, so it was literally what happened was the British came over secretly, and they traveled the Lake Niagara, and what they did was they destroyed everything in their path. So Lewiston actually was burnt to the ground.
Yankees suck.
But there's a lot of between that area. I mean, there's a whole bunch of different things. Like, have you guys ever heard of the Van Horn Mansion?
No.
No?
Mm-mm.
Well, unfortunately, a lot of the ghost stories are over now because they found one of the major ghosts' grave, and they moved it to where it probably should rest. But that's one of the places that were savaged by the I think here was it I think it was the British. They destroyed everything besides the Van Horn Mansion. But the ghosts that are actually in there are ghosts of the family itself, including a young woman that was mysteriously died. The family wouldn't tell why. She was married to the head of the house, and she mysteriously died, and we still to this day don't know how she died. And she ended up haunting the place, but they ended up burying her in the rose garden. They found the rose garden and actually moved her grave to the proper resting place in the family cemetery. But there's massive amounts of stories of seeing her physical body apparitions wandering the grounds.
They moved your body to the Cabbage Patch.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys are cool with it, you guys want to do the last giveaway, and then Jinx, if after the giveaway, if you want to set up, is that cool? If you want to do another reading,
yeah, totally.
I want to get red.
Oh yeah, do fucking CPN.
Yeah.
Better him than me.
Can I get the serial killer story out of the way?
Oh yeah. Go for it.
Okay. I'm gonna try to make it quick, but add everything. This was like in 2009 or 2010. My friend works at a porn shop, and everybody knows that I stay up 4 or 5 in the morning. That ain't shit to me. So they'll hit me up and, hey, come by, we'll smoke or whatever. Dude has his fucking video games set up over there. He ain't working. So we'll go play Xbox. They got an internet connection. Everything's all good. You get all kinds of guys that go there, creepy fucking perverts and all kinds of shit. But no one's ever really scared me there. Like, I've always felt like I could take anybody, So, guy comes in. He's either like Mexican or maybe like a really dark white dude. He's probably about 300 pounds, a little round, not really obese. He's kind of balding. I'd say he's between 5'5" and like 5'10", somewhere around there. And he comes in, and I have a habit of like watching people that I don't trust, and I just see him eyeing us like, I don't know if it was like a perverted way or like a lonely, because you get lonely dudes that like to talk over there. And finally everybody leaves, so he comes up and he has his videos that he wants to buy. And he's like asking us how our night is and whatever, good, you know, we're just trying to get him out of there. And he's like, I really like this place, man. I like to get, like, he liked the porn where it was like some Cinemax shit, you know, like it shows something, but it don't really show anything, because he liked to let his mind, in his words, he liked to let his mind run wild with thoughts.
Softcore.
Yeah, like he likes softcore. He like you said, he likes his mind to go wild with thoughts. And then he switched from that to talking about how he was on pills because I think it was like he was in a war or something. He probably didn't do much, but he has like some mental problems, and he would take these pills, and he said that he would hallucinate. So he's hallucinating. He said that he saw a vagina in his fridge, and that it was so vivid that he could smell it or some shit. At this point, at this point, we just think we think he's stupid. Like, well, dude, you're dumb. Whatever, bro. You ain't gonna tell us nothing that we ain't heard, you know. And it's weird. I don't even work there. I'm just there a lot, you know, because it's late at night and they got shit to do. I'm usually just at the house. So it's probably 2, 3 in the morning, you know. Normal people aren't up. So he would talk, you know, he's taking these pills, he's hallucinating. And the way he talks is very proper. He pronounces the whole word.
Hey, I just want to let you know I am in the hangout right now, so don't incriminate me too much.
I have no idea what that means. Oh, but anyways, okay.
Continue.
So he pronounces everything with a slow kind of talk. He wants you to hear his words. And it's almost like this dude kind of, when he talks, like without commanding it, but he does get the attention. He gets your attention. And it was, I don't know, it was weird. We're trying to get him out. So he's talking, you know, I like these porn where I could let my mind run wild with these thoughts. And he was, you know, he's hallucinating, and he's saying that he's actually not supposed to be out because he has a caretaker, and, you know, that's why he's taking the pills. And
oh, shit.
Wow. Yeah. So we're talking to him, and he starts talking about, again, the videos. He keeps going back to the videos, and his thoughts running wild. Like, he repeats himself. He'll stray off and he'll come back. I'm trying to remember because it's been a while since I've thought about this. But it gets to the point where he's talking about watching the videos so that he's not out there being a creep or a pervert. And in his words, I would rather watch these videos. Hold on, let me think about this again, because it's important the way you said it. Okay, he's like, I would rather watch these videos than go and mess with the real live girl. He exaggerated real live girl, and I'm like,
okay,
what the fuck? Like, if I tell you I'm interested in a girl or whatever, we all know that they're alive. Why in the fuck would you stress the live part? Now, I probably butchered it a little bit, but the fact is, we think that he's like killed girls maybe and fucked their dead bodies because he's stressed live. It was
Oh shit!
No.
That's the shit. All right.
Man.
That's Cemetery Girl in real life, homeboy.
Hey, damn. His vehicle is a white van. Like how?
What kind of sick
Oh, Jesus.
with fucking dead body?
Yeah.
All I
And
know
I still
is
see him. I still see him. He's still
you're
out
all
there.
prejudiced. You're prejudiced against dead people.
You know,
Dead girls, dead girls.
you know, you should burn him the song "Cemetery Girl." Burn it on a CD, and next time you see him, give it to him, and just let him
Ashes
go home
was
and
just
listen.
quoting Kung Fu Midget or Kung Fu Hobbit.
Dead girls don't say no.
Right. Hey, one man's trash is another man's lover. Death comes.
No, but so you say that the guy you're telling this story about, he later on committed some kind of killings, right?
No. We're not sure, but just the way that he had to tell us about real live girls threw us the fuck off.
Shaunzy's not happy. He wanted to hear that, yes, this guy killed some bitches.
Well, it's because the whole setup for that was serial killers. It is a sexual thing for them. That's
Right.
the only way they can get off. Like,
Do tell,
if you're gonna-
Shaunzy. Do tell.
Well, if you're gonna take I'd rather watch porn than have real life human interaction. I mean, that is a telltale sign. But also, you say
You would rather be watching the
emphasized
videos
on
than
the
out there
word
messing with real live women.
and that's kind of like a sexual thing, because think about how many serial killers that also commit sexual acts with the corpses.
Dead Bundy.
And what do we always hear? They recorded it.
Yeah.
Yep.
They recorded it, dude. I mean, I'm just saying.
Yeah, it was
Like Otis in House of a Thousand Corpses.
I actually had an idea kind of centered around that concept for a horror movie. One day, hopefully, I'll get to make it.
Kind of like that card game. Oh, wait, Psychopathic did it.
No, they didn't. Psychopathic did not do that. They made a deck builder and a shitty one at that.
Somebody already made a movie about
That's
that.
just
So
because you didn't win.
No. It has nothing to do with me winning. I've talked to Warren before. I talk to Warren all the time now online because we play Hearthstone now.
I know. He told me when I saw him at the Spectacular Horror Show, he was like, me and Raya talk all the time. I'm like, oh, I'm glad you guys are girlfriends.
Right? Yeah, he's a cool dude. He's a cool guy. I like him a lot.
No, he is a legit fucking dude, man. I love Warren.
But yeah, he's helped me with the Hearthstone game and like how to build better deck building in that game, the way that game runs. But anyway, I play deck builders. Like I've played multiple deck builders. It's one of my favorite type of tabletops to play.
And that's why
they're really cool.
My friend called it like Magic the Gathering.
I was like, no, son of a bitch. Magic, it's not like Magic the Gathering. But here's the difference, okay? This is my Magic deck, okay? This is my boom deck.
nerd alert.
You say dick really weird, man.
I know.
That's why we keep you around, back controls.
Like, here's the thing. If you came to my house and you didn't have a setup of your own, and I had mine, we wouldn't be able to play. You know what I mean? That's the way a trading card game works. You buy packs that have like 9 depending on the game, they have so many. They have a little bit of cards in them.
We don't need an explanation of that. We've lived through that era. Thank you very much.
Obviously, some people do. Now, a deck builder is a complete setup. One person has to buy it, and then like everyone could go to your house, go to their house, and all the cards are the same.
I will throw this in there. They are throwing expansion decks into the Echo side.
Okay, but hopefully, I know they're throwing expansion decks. I hope they throw in expansions to change the aspect of playing it. Because the issue I have with this game is, okay, so the way deck builders usually go is you have cards that the players get, and then the game itself, like there's draw rules, but the game itself has its own like enemies. You build cards. When you build your deck, you build these cards to fight against enemies. And then like when you beat enemies, you get those cards. And then so it basically there's this dynamic of it's the players versus the game. And then once if the players win, all the players get their own personal decks that they've built and the monsters or whatever creatures, whatever enemies they've beat, and those cards have a certain value. Whoever has the highest value becomes the most valuable player and basically the ultimate winner of the game. That's how deck builders usually work. This game literally is just collect the most amount of cards, collect the highest value of cards, and that's pretty much it.
So it's dumbed down for anybody to be able to play.
Basically,
I'll put it to you in video game analogy. You know how you have the big game and then you have the DLC?
Mm-hmm.
Into the Echo side is literally a DLC.
What's that? Dick licking cunt?
That's right.
Yes.
By the way, you all lost the game. Just saying.
Yeah, I know.
Basically, what you're saying is you want to take like Enter the Echo Side and then combine it with the Quest for Shangri-La and make it actually something playable.
No, I actually need to get a copy of Into the Echo Side because I have an idea, and if I need to actually look at them, and it involves the Fiends. But if my idea works, I'm actually going to write my own, not necessarily an expansion, but another format that you can play Into the Echo Side with. And if people actually get onto it, I almost can guarantee you will
psychopathic will steal it from you.
You will like the format better than what Into the Echo Side currently is. But the game I was creating was Magic style.
Yeah.
It was trading card game status.
Right. But well, you know what? You can still do that, bro. And if you're looking for artwork, maybe me and Coma Black can help you out. You know what I'm saying? Coma Black's a pretty cool artist, and I'd be willing to help give you some sketches. You know what I'm saying?
Well, see, the thing is, in order for this game to actually work, the problem I'm having right now is there's so many. Like, like you see all these cards right here. This is a 60 card deck. Okay, all these different creatures and stuff. Somebody drew, right? Well, that's the thing. My game is set up like that. And this is not even 1% of all the Magic cards that exist, as in all the different types of Magic cards that exist, all the different type of artwork that comes with Magic. So therefore, what ends up happening is I need too much from people, and I can't throw you $20 for the amount of work I want you to do. The amount of work that
it could be stick figures. We could give you fucking shitty stick figure art, and we could just make this happen.
What I was gonna do in the meantime was I was actually just gonna download a bunch of pictures and put the pictures on the cards, and then just be like, later on we can do artwork.
But see, if it's that many cards, then how much is it gonna?
Nice, Jinx.
How much is it gonna cost you to actually like manufacture even fucking test runs of this game?
It was gonna cost me about $1,200 to get about 500 decks shipped, because the higher amount you buy, the less they cost.
Right.
So there was a couple companies I was looking at the time, and there was one company that if you bought a certain amount, each card would only cost so much, and it was like a few cents.
Good thing you're the wolf of the yellow brick alleyway.
That's right. I'll be right back. Gotta do some cocaine.
Cocaine.
So, are you guys ready for the next giveaway?
Yeah.
Hold on. Was anybody following what he just said?
No, not at all.
Okay, cool.
Only us nerds, and we really didn't care.
Okay, fine. He said that these cards are hand drawn, and that it really matters, and that you should buy his game, even though someone already made one.
Zing. Bazinga. Cha.
Cha.
Oh, when did dcfaygoguy slip out of here?
No, he slipped out during CPN's magic rant.
Yeah, I almost did too.
Oh.
Yeah, let's do this third giveaway. We got our third giveaway coming up, right?
Yeah, well, it's our fourth. It'll be our fourth.
All right, well, now we've got 14 viewers in the chat. And DonChaos, you're not going nowhere, motherfucker.
DonChaos cannot win. If my memory serves me correct, which I'm sure it doesn't right now.
Shut the fuck up, Shaunzy. That's not the point. The point is that...
Well, my question is up for the giveaway, correct?
Yes.
Yes. So, for everybody who is watching, the first person to answer correctly in the chat is the winner. And if you are the winner, all you got to do is send us your mailing address to spiritsofthedarkcarnival@gmail.com. What is the prize, Dave?
Yeah, Dave don't have it.
Oh, shit. Who's got the prize?
I got it, dude.
Oh, but you were supposed to shut the fuck up. All right, tell us what the prize is.
All right, well, while I'm doing this, please, for the fine people, put our email in the chat if you want to win this. What is up on the table for the last giveaway? I don't know how well you can see this because I'm in my garage, but this is the Lex the Hexmaster, the Unholy Trinity tour exclusive that was released on Spooktacular Tour. Sealed. I have not heard this. I bought it specifically for this giveaway. So that's what's being given away.
Alrighty.
So if you want to win,
watching it on TV too.
If you want to win Lex the Hexmaster's, actually, I didn't even realize this. It's called Lex the Hexmaster and the Unholy Trinity. So, and there's shadowy figures. One's Lex and there's two others. So this may be Lex and some of his New York people. I don't know. I haven't heard this. So the question is, if you want to win this CD, who was originally supposed to be on Taste instead of Isham?
Taste the song on Carnival of Carnage.
That is correct. Taste on Carnival of Carnage. Who was originally supposed to be in Isham's spot?
Shit, I actually don't know that one.
The Boy Blue 919.
Then we got the right answer.
I know the answer.
Well, you don't have to say it.
Florida Joe. Is that not right, you guys? You're not a juggalo anymore.
we got an answer. Is it the right answer?
I can't see the chat. So what was the first answer?
Awesome
The
Dre.
Ghetto Freak Show.
Yes, that is correct. Who answered
Oh, Thy Ghetto Freak Show is the winner.
All right.
that? The Ghetto Freak Show. Send all your mailing information to spiritsofthedarkcarnival@gmail.com, and we will be sure to send out a copy of Lex's tour exclusive.
Let me ask you this: if
My
you
guess
are
was
at
Harambe.
what?
I actually guessed Harambe, so I was wrong.
Oh, man. That really triggers me.
So I definitely got to pull my dick out real quick. Hang on.
Like the minute anyone says anything with the letter H, I'm like, well, I might as well do it now. Like if I just hear a huh, I'm like, okay. R.I.P. straight up.
Fucking monkey.
He was a gorilla, damn it.
Yeah.
There's a difference. Respect his
All
name.
marsupials matter.
Yeah, put respect on his name.
Throw some respect on it.
I guess like the Cincinnati Zoo's like all pissed because like, you know, all the Harambe memes and shit. They asked people to quit doing it.
You know what I say? Fuck the Cincinnati Zoo. They allowed him to get killed in the first place.
Dude, they can make that.
Solid.
They can make that work for them. Come to the
Should've been
place
watching
where
your
Harambe
child.
was last at. Come on, man, make it work for you.
That's awesome.
Fuck.
I have a request for them. Stop killing fucking Harambe, sons of bitches.
Yeah.
No shit. Jeez.
Yeah, that's why
Because
they don't like the memes. They're the ones that murdered the motherfucker.
Yeah, let's be honest. Any other animal besides the human race, way more awesome than we are. We're just inhabiting their world.
Oh, Shaunzy, you're slightly on the ape, you know.
You did not go there,
Spectrum.
Shaunzy. God damn it. We gotta do one of those private hangouts again, Shaunzy, like we've been doing. Just so I can rip you and do one.
You mean when we stay up till 5 o'clock in the morning talking about politics?
Yeah.
Please don't invite me.
Yeah.
We need to call it Carnival Sparguments and just make a section.
Needless to say, who was ever in that hangout quickly dropped out until I realized it was just me and this water-headed motherfucker. 5 o'clock in the morning. I felt a bit of shame because I was like, this is what I'm doing with my life. I'm arguing politics with ChildsPlayNinja privately in a Google Hangout.
You guys need to have a debate night on election day or something.
It was us three until like 3 a.m. and then I dipped out.
I stayed for a while, man. I
had actually had a idea that it would be fun, but unfortunately, there's too many dumbasses that would either take it the wrong way or they would take it too seriously in a sense. But I was like, every election year, we should go on YouTube and do Juggalo President and have like nominees and hold Juggalo presidential debates on YouTube. And then just set up a stupid voting thing.
Ryan, you have no idea. I actually wanted to do that years ago with Strange Mental. Do you remember Strange Mental?
Yes, I do.
I actually wanted to help him run for Juggalo president before. No, I'm serious. I wanted to troll everybody, and I actually talked to him. But he was so unhinged that he couldn't even play ball with me and collaborate.
Well, see, the first time I ever saw Strange Mental, he went by Strange Caster. And
really?
And he was responding to the epic, amazing CPN versus Crazy McCormick fake beef when nobody knew it was fake at the time, right? And so he was one of the people. There was this nice group of people who made up stories about interactions with me during that whole fucking situation where I was like, when the hell did this happen? What are you talking about? I never heard of you in my life.
I know, man. He made a video to me that I had to download because it was so amazing. Like, just the shit he said in like 5 minutes, it blew my mind. I'm like, who is this guy? Like,
I have all his videos that he made in regards to the fake beef, the when he thought it was real, and then after everyone found out it was fake. And it was funny. Like, he challenged me to a fight at one point. I was like, wow, this is great. Well, I had a lot of people saying they were going to kick the shit out of me. I mean, and rightfully so. That was good to me. The angrier people have got, but whatever. But yeah, I remember Strange Mental. I didn't know you were going to do that, though. I had been.
I helped him. I tried to help him. I even created a YouTube channel for Strange Mental, and I was going to help him make videos to run for Juggalo president. I shit you not. This was my bold scheme, is to make him run for Juggalo president.
All I'm saying is Jigsaw the Juggalo for president.
We should all just run against each other.
We could run smear campaigns. It'd be awesome.
Wait, run against each other like Red Rover? What are you talking about?
Well, how many
like the
people we got
preliminaries.
in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So is it,
Yeah, two-party system's flawed as it is, but that's a conversation for another day.
No, Shaunzy, let's get into it right now.
No,
Oh, God.
no.
We would just run it like the preliminaries.
You know what? I'd be glad to be the moderator for you two, and we can do this another time, but let's keep this Halloween, shall we?
Yes.
Don't be Halloweeners.
All right,
I'm just saying for my campaign, every day is Halloween. Just saying.
Okay, well, I mean,
I'd be cool. Well,
Hey.
I do paint my face every year all day.
Yeah, but
31st
Mackenhoes sends more dick pics out than Anthony Weiner.
I'll send out all the dick pics for the votes.
How ironic is that last name and what he did?
Yeah,
I know,
right?
like
You can't write that, dude. You cannot write that kind
Like
of.
a computer simulation. I swear that's just too perfect.
Yeah,
You can't write
at
that.
that point, I cannot believe in coincidence. I'm like, no, I'm sorry.
Yeah. You can't write that kind of.
I don't remember what it
satire.
was, but he had a really funny like handle. I forget what his pet name was, but it was like something ridiculous.
yeah.
Maybe that was his name.
No, he had a really fun, like obnoxious, like fucking online handle. I forget. It's been a while since he's been in the news.
So can we get back into Jinx reading how much of a fucked up individual situation CPN is? Or is that cool?
Get ready for the disaster.
If you're talking about his reading.
His name was Carlos Danger.
Oh, Carlos! What the fuck? Damn! Did you just Google that?
Yeah, I did.
That sounds like a WWE wrestler.
Wait. Do you
God.
believe everything you read on Google?
Remember
the conversation we were having. Do you believe everything you read on Google?
Do you believe everything you read in the fucking behind the paint?
Some
Yes.
people do. That could be equivalent to the Bible, but I digress.
it's better, man. Shut up.
It is better, but some people treat it as gospel.
Look, put your right hand
I'm just
on
kidding.
behind the paint and put your left hand up and swear to tell the truth.
With a
Put your
glass
right
of
hand
wine.
behind the paint, and with your left hand, hold up your Faygo.
Yes.
As you're pouring it down your face, repeat after me.
Yeah. Low love.
I provide the whoop, the whole whoop, and nothing but the whoop.
Oh,
So whoop
Oh,
to the
man.
fam.
Tough election.
I almost just spit wine all over my computer on that.
the sticks. Oh, sorry.
Good stuff.
Oh shit.
I think that actually sounds cool. In the name of Malenko, 4th of the 6th.
Yeah. Wave your wand.
I mean, feels kind of like LARPing, but I'll do it.
Right. Lightning bolt.
Little birdseed packs. Lightning bolt, fireball, fireball.
What is that? Your filthy spirit bomb?
Yeah.
Oh god.
Man.
Oh, I think it's been requested in the chat room. I think people are pretty excited about Jinx reading CPN's
Really?
cards.
The tarot card?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Right.
There's a lot of questions.
I don't know if they've been watching. I have already been psychologically molested by Jinx, as has CJ. So now it's time to maybe dive into the mind of CPN a bit.
Yeah, Jinx is the brain fuckler. Just to let you know that,
Yes.
CPN. She is the brain fuckler.
Are all you guys
I want a t-shirt for the gathering, man.
I've almost had 2 bottles of wine and fucking Shaunzy slurring his speech over there. Jesus Christ.
Hey, man, you got $1? I'll say
What
what
are
I
y'all
have to
drinking
say.
Oh.
I got beer, but I was at a family gathering for my mom's birthday. It was a good time. Tried breaking my record for eating egg rolls. I failed, but and then it got into politics and religion and killed the vibe of it. And so I had a couple mixed drinks there. Came home.
You're on
Big
beer.
dick.
So Shaunzy's drinking beer, BstMstR's drinking wine, and I'm drinking Fireball.
Yeah! Oh, shit. And CPN, I remember he made that vlog. Yeah, like, I have all this liquor in my house. I just don't feel like drinking it.
Yeah, I don't. Well, one of my boys came over earlier today, and we were going over some shit.
Which is understandable.
Some plans, and he was like, "You got something to drink?" And I said, "Take your pick." He's like, "Let's bang down the Fireball and get some orange soda." I was like, "Okay, great combination. Let's try this." Oh my god, magic!
See, I have acid reflux, and my acid reflux just burned.
Well, I get
hearing
acid
you say
reflux too, but my acid reflux is triggered by fucking champagne. Ironically,
Weird.
Oh,
But I can totally
champagne.
understand it.
I do a night of drinking champagne. I will.
Oh, yeah.
I'll wake up like,
basically-
oh god.
Peach Fago.
A hangover from champagne is basically the equivalent to Suicide Mondays.
Well,
Does anybody know what Suicide Monday is?
No.
That's basically the day.
Shaunzy every day.
Suicide Mondays.
Brutal.
Suicide Mondays is, say you've taken a whole weekend's worth of MDMA, and then all your serotonin and all your chemicals are fucked up and drained.
So you end up depressed.
Yes. One night, though, after getting drunk on champagne, I would take a Suicide Monday over a hangover on champagne.
Gotcha.
It's pretty strong. It's a unique feeling.
You mean like cheap wine?
Oh, God.
Yeah, it sounds like you just described like the weeks and months after the gathering.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Suck it.
Damn.
All right, so Jinx,
Do it
are
live!
you doing this? Are you really doing this?
Yes, we are.
Oh, what the fuck was that?
Can we,
What the fuck that was?
That
can
was
we get Jinx on full screen?
Yep,
There we go.
here we go.
All right,
Alright.
so this is CPN's tarot card reading.
Here we go. We still need Jinx on the full screen.
Yep.
I like the heat feel there.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Fuck yeah.
I do that when I pick fortune cookies.
Oh,
Fuck yeah. Can I tell y'all a really fucked up story before Jinx gets in?
No.
Or-
No,
Yeah,
she's
yeah.
already started, motherfucker.
Yeah, Shaunzy, give some to Jay. Oh,
I'm sorry. I was looking at the wrong window. It was Nick's. It was Mackenhoes. Okay. There we go. Here it is.
okay. Full screen Jinx,
I
goddammit.
feel like
She is full screen.
I don't see her. Wait. Oh, yeah, that's because we're. Okay, gotcha. Okay, sorry. I'm looking at the Google
okay.
page. Never mind.
Okay.
Tension.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. With a knife. Fuck yeah.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Dude.
This is it,
Oh,
world.
no.
From now on, no more Mr. Good Guy.
This is where we see Shaunzy's demise.
That already happened.
Wow.
Demise of Sharon.
Weird. Sorry, guys. I'm not crazy. I promise. I'm a little shocked.
Oh.
This is gonna be good.
That's never good.
Uh-oh.
This is
We're
gonna
gonna find out CPN's actually a really nice guy.
Oh, no. If he
No.
didn't care about us, he wouldn't hit us.
You once saved a kitten from a tree.
No ladder.
Yeah, I was hungry. Anyway,
All right, so the first card.
yeah, let's go.
So the first card is the Warrior of Pipes, and it basically signifies just kind of being confident in kind of your overall presence as a human. Like, I feel that you've got a lot of bullshit sorted out that you kind of easily breezed by, but you, like, your life is really smooth. Last couple of years, it's just smooth the fuck out. And I feel kind of like you're in this going up from up type of situation. Like you're really headed in a good direction. I'm looking at this as a whole and it's killing me inside. So as you move to that direction, you have to keep in mind the second card, the Weaver, kind of intersecting this third card, which is the stars. They sort of represent like an ultimate destiny, if you will, like a life event that, you know, no matter what, this cannot be changed. Like it's just gonna happen. You know what I mean? And oh my god, the last two cards.
Yeah, let's see these.
I'm okay. The Chief of Blades and pregnancy, which don't take too literally, but I do feel that I can't. I do feel like you are gonna get a couple of good surprises, like pretty soon. I would say before next year, even. Like you're really. I don't know if you've been like busting ass at your job or what, you know, because I don't know you like that, but it just seems like you've really pushed everyone's giggling. Goddamn. I feel
You
like you've
started
really
it.
pushed. I feel like you've really pushed past a lot, and you are, like I said, super fucking confident in your situation. Which, you know, confident asshole persona aside, as a human being, I feel it's really significant for you, and you're not giving yourself enough credit, like, because you're still trying to grind it out. You know what I mean? And I think it's kind of time to step back and just take a breather and reflect on the positive shit that's about to be in store for you, because it's super important.
Whoa.
Okay.
That was
Be careful.
there's a reason that was powerful.
Yeah, he had pretty much the same reaction me and BstMstR had.
Is your brain fuckled, sir?
No. But there's a reason why that was powerful, and I'll tell you exactly why. The other day, I was actually putting the I was doing some editorials and stuff on my chapter in the book that some people may remember that I'm going to release, called Some Assembly Required. And the book is a bunch of stories about my life and a lot of stuff I went through. And it's basically, it's not a self-pity book, it's more of a these are things in my life and details of my life that has caused my brain to shape and think the way I do, and why I do the things I do, and why I believe the things I believe. And the other day I was putting the finishing touches on the chapter towards the end of the book, where I actually talk about how all these things, even though it was bullshit, it kind of culminated into this picture, and how I feel that this picture I can see a lot more. And
yeah, dude, like it's smoothed the fuck out.
Right. And
for sure.
That you would tell me that is one thing. Now, the other thing that you would tell me, and you said don't take it literally. There's some nice surprises. Well, all I can say is there's more than one reason I'm retiring from YouTube.
I knew it.
No, just to clarify, bro, like,
I knew it.
You know, there's no way I know that. I don't know if anyone else knows that.
Right, yeah. I've not said anything, so.
We got the hint. We can move on.
That's, sorry for my uncontrollable giggling, but I just laugh when I get excited.
Right. I was sitting there like, oh man, there's something she does not want to say. Fuck.
Could you tell, dude? I was like, should I really say this?
Literally kind of the reaction I had in the middle of when Jinx was doing mine. Yeah.
All right.
Damn.
Actually, can I ask for a favor?
You want to reach around?
What?
We could work something out.
Because I dabble in the same thing that Jinx does, except for Jinx is probably more involved than I am. I've had a couple different things tell me basically the same thing, but if you wouldn't mind giving me a reading to confirm certain things, just for the hell of it, it would be nice.
Yeah, totally. I'm just going to take a quick break.
Yeah, you got to give Jinx a break. And Ashes, do you want to follow that? I'm just saying.
Hey, dude. Me asking her for help.
Okay, I got you.
Jinx's hands were trembling at the end of my reading.
Believe me, you know what? I'm taking a big risk for having her do that because it's creepy for me to have anybody poking and prodding in anything.
So could we?
If her nose starts bleeding, then we're calling
right
for the night. You know what I mean?
So could we possibly be getting into
D's nuts?
I literally just want to
getting
stop
into
right
Harambe's
there.
arms.
I want to stop right there because I don't I think there's literally it was a body language and voice inflection thing in Ash's voice, and I know they're along the same levels of kind of going into that sort of thing, and I could tell that was a genuine reach for maybe some kind of whatever.
Your time's up, sir.
Control.
I'll play moderator. Fuck it. Your time's up.
You know, the thing is,
Nice try.
Mackenhoes.
You gave a runaround answer, and that was awesome and everything. But we're gonna have to go on to the next person.
They get too real. They get
Thank
too
you.
real. A little bit too real. Sorry.
Hey, Jinx,
No, not exactly.
What's up, dude?
do you again, like I said, I don't know shit about this.
It's all good,
Do you get a energy? Like, is there, out of everybody that's, I guess, here on, is there anybody that you're drawn to? Do you get drawn to people, or is it just you just like see shit? Or
I do, yeah, I do. It honestly, like, I feel like everyone for different ways. Like,
You're an Aquarius, right?
wrong.
Gemini. Sorry.
I'm an
Gemini.
Aquarius.
I'm a Virgo. Virgo's in the house, son.
Right?
I'm a
saying
Pisces.
Virgo's in the house.
Pisces.
Scorpio.
You really want to dive into the psyche? Hang out with a Pisces for an hour.
Yeah,
My mom is a Pisces, and she's super complex.
We're strange creatures.
Yeah.
I used to be Scorpio until they added that 13th.
Oh no! Don't believe
Oh, guess what?
no.
Guess what? Prior to them adding that, I was a Virgo. When they added that, my birthday is when the time of Virgo starts. So I'm still a Virgo. Even with the move, I'm extremely a fucking Virgo.
You're super Virgo.
And what's weird about that is throughout my life, they say when you look up the horoscopes and stuff like that, you know, opposites attract, that whole cliche. Literally every woman I've ever had a serious relationship with has been a Leo. Every single one of them.
That makes sense.
And they're the complete, like, Leos are the dominant boss type figures, which
All my
boss
women
lady,
are all over the place, so
a boss lady in some nice stripe dress pants is cool.
Shaunzy,
But
nobody asked you who's your daddy.
We definitely don't want to know what he did.
My daddy never did that, but he touched me in other ways, and we kind of dived into that when Jinx read my tarot card reading.
Your tarot card reading was the first. Mine was the second. CPN's was the third. And I swear, if Jinx's nose starts bleeding, I'm calling this Stranger Things timeout.
You know, I'm glad Jinx is doing this because, I mean, I think the hangout was going to be dope, but she really wanted to do this. And, like, she wrote me a couple weeks ago, and she was kind of racking her brain about what she wanted to do for the hangout. And I know that she, you know, Jinx, I hope you don't mind me saying this. I know you were kind of like, you didn't want to, you wanted to contribute. And I think,
yeah.
I think you doing this has been awesome. This has been really cool.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it is really weird because it was my first experience with that kind of thing, and I kind of believe or knew there was something else to the way the universe unfolds. Is that Mac and Trolls?
That Lavender Town music.
You never got to the point where Sharon leaves you and comes to, you know.
To my house.
I think that was the thing.
My house.
She's feeling the rains down in Africa, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll probably just.
I live in the Southwest and I'm part African. What do you think she meant when she said she's going to South?
Well, I guess
Shaunzy, check this out. Sharon, come here. You thought for a second, didn't you?
Oh, nay.
I guess I should just wrap my mouth around a double-barrel shotgun.
Or a dick, since that's more your style.
I'm here if you need to talk.
It's all fun and games.
I was just going to say, it's all jokes, folks. It's all jokes.
Oh, I'm not a joking kind of guy.
Your life is a joke.
Hey, did you hear that reading?
Coming from Shaunzy.
So, Jinx, how long have you been at this?
12 years or so.
And where did you pick it up?
Looking at cards for 12 years or so, but I've always kind of been, I don't want to sound crazy, you know what I mean? It's something I kind of keep to myself but trust you guys with, but I've just always kind of been in tune with that stuff.
I think, I mean, again, I don't know shit, but I think that's got to be something that you're just born into. I don't think that's something that you just pick up along the way, that you probably, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, to do what you just did.
I also think it's a natural born gift to pick up on vibes and be in tune with personalities. And being able to pick up on, no matter who it is, you can put yourself in their situation.
Right.
It's weird.
I think.
But it's all luck of the draw with the cards. That's the thing. And
Not really.
I want to bring up something else. I notice everybody you have done a drawing for, nobody's cards were inverted. All my cards were inverted.
Different meanings, man. Different meanings.
Yeah, that's just you're a butterfly. You're a unique snowflake, bro. You know what I mean?
Well, some people.
No,
that
really is an honest question. You read a bunch of people's tarots. All mine were inverted. So what does that mean for me?
Well, exactly what I said. It just changes the meaning. Like maybe say I pulled the pregnancy card and it was inverted, rather than something huge, you know, happening. It would be. It's so convoluted because there's so many cards and they add meaning to other cards, but really they're just a tool. Anyways, so if the card's inverted, it basically would mean that you're gonna suffer a big loss. You know what I mean? But it's not every card. They're all different,
right.
And it just depends on which ones are there. But again, they're just a tool.
Okay.
So when you're shuffling our cards right before you're take us through that, like just like shuffling the cards and laying them out. Like, how are you doing that? What are you doing?
Well, she
feel
can't.
like
Yeah. Like, don't give nothing away that you can't do it. I guess we're just trying to understand your process of how you're doing what you're doing. If you
Yeah,
can,
no problem.
give that kind of stuff away.
Yeah, dude, no problem. So I just shuffle them because, just any other reason to shuffle, but I just kind of do
Luck
it
of the draw.
And I just focus on them and focus on the person and try to feel when it's right. And then I split them and I, like he was saying, I kind of do a heat feel, and they'll feel, it's not always hot, but it's like just a sensation that you can feel without touching them.
So would you
And,
say? Oh, I'm sorry, James.
Oh, go ahead, dude.
No, would you say that if you went against the whole zodiac thing, certain people and signs are able to feel that more than others?
No, I think it's truthfully just heritage based, and I think there's a lot of rich mysticism in every culture and a lot of rich philosophy and what's the word I'm searching for? Metaphysical occurrences. And so
because I know me as a Pisces, one of our traits is we're able to put ourselves in the shoes of another quite easily. Somebody else's pain is our pain. So even though
how dare you use that word with me? I'm sorry.
Somebody else's suffering is somebody else's suffering. Even though I'm not experiencing that, I will feel bad for that person.
Right. I totally dig it.
Yeah. So do you think that might be? Is that a trait only certain signs possess?
No, I think it's more about being in tune with certain energies in the world and kind of your DNA and what makes your brain go. Working together in a way that you recognize things for what they are. I'm going to take a step back. I think everyone has the potential. But I think that people squander it because of reality's expectations. I want to be clear about that.
True. Okay. Very true.
True.
It's not uncommon for people to have these sort of experiences, but I feel like they either mask them, ignore them, or they put different names on it. You know what I mean? It's funny because a lot of people wonder about paganism and rituals and this and that. Is it this? Is it that? And then I remind most people that I'm sure that in their lifetime they've celebrated a birthday. I mean, of course, some religions don't allow it, but we'll get into that in a minute.
That's a whole nother hangout.
They bake a cake for their loved ones and they put a candle in it and they light it and they sing a song, and I look at them and I'm like, do you know what that is? Do you know? Because it's kind of I digress. I'm ranting. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Let me jump in here for a second too, because the other thing too is that all forms of what Jinx is doing is not the same either, and we all find our different levels of doing things too. I am obviously not as trained as Jinx is, but what I learned to do with what I do is completely random. It just came to me. I don't just use one deck. I use multiple. I am able to feel the energies of certain people. I mostly focus on the chakra points because it's a little bit easier to hone in on certain problems that people have. I was called a healer, but I don't do it for money. I don't even do it at all. But it's one thing that I've done and I've learned, and it's you can't follow the norm. You have to feel your way through what you're doing, and if you don't, you'll never find anything. Logically, you can't really grasp it. You have to feel it.
Well, I think it's difficult to latch onto those kinds of abilities, if you will, because they're historically frowned upon as well.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, so it's kind of hard to go like, hey, I feel this way and I think it means this, you know, even with, I mean, obviously I trust you guys because you're my bros, but like with most people, I don't even talk about it, you know, it doesn't come to me to tell people it because it's like a risk factor in a way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right.
So I think with that culture being kind of perpetuated and people not really understanding what their mind is capable of and what energy really is and stuff like that, I feel like you can't open your mind to it. But then again, on another hand, I feel kind of like people are more open than they've ever been. I mean, we're streaming live right now to anybody and everybody, you know what I mean? So it's a unique thing. Sorry for ranting, guys.
No.
I think maybe it's just because I watch too much podcasts, but that kind of stuff's important. That's why I'm asking you questions.
Yeah,
and,
totally. I would always rather you do that.
Yeah, I pick up a lot of shit, and I think people like to hear that. Like, whoever's not listening now, later on, they may be like, God damn, you know, this was fucking dope.
Mm-hmm.
There's a little bit of everything here tonight.
Totally. Yeah. Mystical.
Mystical.
Mr. Cow.
I'm still 50-50 on if I'm not going to do it or not. I don't know. I don't want to get some bad shit. You know what I mean? I don't want to get some bad cards and be like, fuck.
That's the Mexican coming out in him.
That is, dude. Well, you know what? I'm not even really
enough to let the racism out.
The truth. I mean,
I love racism personally.
See, I'm fucked up. Like, I don't mind racist jokes from people who I know aren't racist, and if they are, I know it's probably not right, but still, you know. Like,
I mean, okay, so can you not say that Hispanic people tend to stray away from that kind of demon, devil kind of stuff?
Depends.
God,
yeah, it just depends who you are.
God damn it, Shaunzy.
What?
I just don't want to hear some bad shit. That's what I mean. I don't want to get some bad cards.
Yeah, I know.
You need, Paddock, you need to go find yourself a Kumanera and just let it be.
Come on, dude.
Let it happen.
Come on, dude. We talked about this at the gathering. I don't know.
No. The fact that my last name is so fucking white and your last name is really Mexican, but I'm the only one between two of us that speaks Spanish.
Yeah.
The only reason that CPN likes racist stuff is because only a fraction of him gets insulted.
Thank you, Mr. Mackenhoes. No, but I really did not mean that any way towards Panic at all. I was literally just saying, like,
white guilt, Shaunzy.
White guilt, Shaunzy. White guilt.
Damn, what grade did you guys get? I got a white guilt Shaunzy.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, I just want to tell you guys real quick. It is Eastern Standard Time, almost 3:40. And for the sake of having a hangout that is under 4 hours, we're going to have to wrap this up in the next 20 minutes. I'm giving you guys the 20-minute mark, all right? That should be more than ample. If you know what I'm saying. I'm just throwing it out there. 20 minutes, and we got to wrap this up.
So my girlfriend and her brother are like chock full of white guilt, right? Like seriously, it's hilarious. I love making her feel uncomfortable, but her mom and her stepdad aren't. They don't give a fuck. They're one of those like suck it up, butter bitch. They're really nice, but at the same time, they don't give a shit. You know what I mean? And they're nice people. They're not racist, and they know it, right? But my girlfriend and her brother, so fucking white guilt. So I like making them feel uncomfortable. Like, for instance, and I got to close my window for this. So, well, my neighbors are right over there, and if someone can hear me, they'll probably be mad. But we have some neighbors that are, they wear hijabs, the women do.
Okay.
So not to their face, but in my house, my neighbors are known as ISIS. And my girlfriend really doesn't like that. I was like, you know, or if I see them, I was like, hey, guess what I just passed? Oh, the terrorist. What? Shut up! And then like I tell my girlfriend I can't trust her, and I go, why? Because you fuck black men, you know, like, can't do it, you know what I'm saying? And like, I say all the racist shit in the house, and my girlfriend gets mad, and then I say racist stuff to her brother about other, like we talk about Star Wars. I'm like, well, I'm glad only Finn's there. If they had another one, I don't know, the dark side's kind of taking over, getting a little too dark. And he's like, God damn it, Ryan, shut up. And I'm like, oh, I'm just saying, you know what I mean? It's just like, you can't have too much dark side.
Self-hatred is always fun.
Hey, self-defecation is a beautiful art.
Yeah.
I love it.
Oh, man.
Did he just shit his pants?
Actually, I looked up that definition because those lyrics, if you listen to them, he says self-defecation is a beautiful art. So you think to yourself, that means you just shit yourself.
But you're shitting yourself for the Lotus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if
Shit
you're
myself for the Lotus at Juggalo weekend.
if you're defecating yourself, self-defecating is like that
Feeding
means
your own roots with your own shit.
No.
Getting on yourself. Metaphor.
No. It means you have higher expectations of yourself, but no matter what you think, you can continually beat yourself down about it.
So you're shitting on yourself, metaphorically.
No, it's different.
Hey.
You know what also, you know what fucking line in that song pisses me off? The cut and slice away with a steak knife, hit myself in the ankles with PVC pipe.
PVC pipe.
You hear the ding? PVC's like plastic.
Okay, but it really hurt. Okay.
But
which, by the way, if you hit yourself in the ankle with even a plastic pipe, that shit hurts.
No, I was in high school when that album came out, and I was in I had an agriculture class because it was fun, you know, go to school and build shit and do farm shit. It's cool. But anyway, there was
the only juggalo who likes to learn shit. Anyways, continue.
We were building a irrigation system, and this was a few months after Lotus came out. And so we had to do this test about identifying the different types of pipes and the things or whatever, the things you hook to the end to make it turn, the elbows and the splitters and all that other shit. And so when we got to, the PVC part, I asked my fucking agriculture teacher, I was like, so PVC, this is plastic, right? He's like, yeah, pretty much. And I was like, okay, is there metal PVC pipe? And he laughed at me. And he said, if it's metal, it's not PVC pipe, it's something else. Fucking
all right. Well, why don't
damn?
Well, why
fucking materials? How do they work?
It's fucking Mars's fault, man. It was his lyric.
No, it wasn't. It was David Madrox. It was Madrox.
Oh, it was fucking Madrox. I knew it. That paranoid piece of shit.
No, that's monoxide.
I
you
knew
ain't
it.
gotta talk to no agriculturist.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is take
all I gotta say is, damn it, Jay.
take a
Yep.
plastic
Goddamn.
pipe and go ahead and slap yourself in the ankle with it and see if that shit don't hurt. Because it does. It really does.
I don't think it's the fact that it hurts or not. It's the sound it makes.
If you listen to the sound, you can definitely hear metal. Bang! Like it's
So
metal.
you're gonna make a sound of plastic hitting flesh on an album?
That's what I'm saying. But
Yes.
see, when you say cut and slice away with a steak knife, you're cutting yourself. Right? Hit myself in the ankle with a tea pipe. You're talking about busting your ankles, like literally breaking your
So
ankle.
you're gonna take a ding and replace it with a
donk.
donk.
Or write your verse to fit your sound effects.
Thump, thump.
But I was like, that
Well,
really just angered me. But then a couple of years later, when me and Prototype first started doing our rap shit, we did this fucking song one time.
Hashtag 8 milli.
There was a line in there where it says, blasting these motherfuckers straight to heaven. No one can fuck with a 357. Stupid gangster shit, right? Well, anyway, when we did that, my boy had a fucking, those fucking airsoft guns that shoot the little plastic BBs and shit. And he had one that like you load the clip in and you cock it back. So we were doing this thing on the microphone. We were cocking the gun sound to make the down. So we did that over the line. No one can fuck with a 357. Now, if you know what a 357 is, that's a revolver. It does.
Yeah.
And my friend put
Oh god.
faggots, and I was like, "Yeah, I know, I fucked up. I'm sorry."
Hey, let me ask you this, Raya. Are you still down? I know it's been fucking years since we talked about this, and we talked about this privately, but I'm fucking saying it now. Are you still down to fucking do a verse on that Dark Lotus cover track?
Yes, I am still. Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That's right.
Didn't I say I was gonna do Jay's?
Yeah, I want you to do Jay's verse.
Right. I remember writing some shit to that, like changing some shit.
If you want to change some shit, that's fine with me. I've got a beat that's a reggae beat that we're gonna do a cover of Dark Lotus Bad Rep. And I want you to do the Violent J verse, man. I got 3 other homies that are going to cover the other verses, and we're going to fucking record that shit.
All right, so is it going to be like the same length, though, as that one? Can I kind of rap to the same rhythm?
I'll send you the beat, you can...
I'll check it out.
Yeah. But I actually had the beat, and I rapped the whole thing myself, and it's the perfect length, you know what I mean? And it just works. And I just need you guys to help me pepper it with all the different verses, because for me to do it by myself would be lame to do 4 people's verses on one track. I need you to do Jay's verse, you know what I mean?
You know who you need to do a track with?
Who's that?
Happened already? Tari and Jay.
I did a track with Tori and Jay. Me, him, and Lo, the Juggalo from Juggalos R Us. We did a track together.
I also did a track with Tori and Jay and Lo, the Juggalo.
Really?
Yes.
I might already know this. I just might have forgotten.
Like, those were the other 2 that were on the... God damn it, watch. We're on the same song, watch. He put out a version with a version with...
No. The song I'm on is on Juggalos R Us YouTube channel. It's a cover. It's a parody of that Every Day I'm Hustling. It's called Every Day I'm Juggling or Clowning Them or something.
Gotcha. Well, it should be juggling every day. Juggling.
I can't remember if it was Juggling or Clowning Them. But, yeah, I fucking hopped on a verse on that shit. Oh, and I did a track with Tori and Jay already. One of his songs. He fucking asked me to do a verse on a song called Evil Energy.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay.
and that's on Tori and Jay's YouTube channel.
Yeah, well, like the song I did with and Lo was on it. Was on the Fog album.
Okay.
And I want to remake his album cover. I'm gonna work on remaking his Fog album cover and sending it to him and being like, "Yo, here, you want to use this instead?" Like, I have an issue with seeing, like, because Tori and Jay's talented. I told him when I talked to him at the gathering, I was like, you have like this it factor about you where you just need to keep grinding your shit because you just sound and look like someone who belongs in that line of work.
Right?
Like, it just fits. Like, if you've listened to Tori and Jay rap, he sounds like a professional, just like somebody you would expect to rap.
Dude, he entered the Sugar Slam demo jam when Violent J was there, and Violent J on air was like, holy shit, I want to do a song with this guy. Like, that's like the highest fucking compliment you could ever get for your fucking music.
Exactly. But, like, so I told him just keep grinding. The issue I have is, like, his album covers, I'm like, you made this in Paint. I can see Microsoft Paint in your album cover. And I'm not trying to be thick about it, but you need some cleaning up, kid.
You know what? You've inspired me, man. I'm gonna fucking make some artwork for Tori and Jay and submit it to him. Maybe he'll use it for some album.
Jay, I just want to say this, and then I'll shut the fuck up so everyone else can talk. Tori and Jay, everybody needs to support that motherfucker because that motherfucker has it, whether you support him or not, to make it somewhere. And he's going to be one of those motherfuckers that is going to be able to say, like Twisted, you know, oh, but when you was living down the street, it was never worth the walk. You know, it's going to be like that. I got Tori and Jay's back, and that motherfucker's the shit. And hopefully when he becomes a successful artist and he's actually there in that spotlight, he remembers me and hits me up and says, yo, CPN, I'm coming to your town, dog. Come chill with me backstage. Let's go smoke something. I'm like, all right, cool. Hey, what are you doing? Oh, I'm just kicking it with Tori and Jay. Tori and Jay, the Tori and Jay? Yeah. I've known that motherfucker for years.
The only thing is you got baby lungs.
All right. But anyway, that's the message I want to leave to everybody. Tori and Jay, that's the motherfucker.
Hell yeah, I co-sign that message. Fuck yeah.
So, was Ashes going to get a reading or what?
I don't know. We may have to. We only got 8 more minutes left in this hangout. This may have to wait until next time.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you this. Oh, Jinx is back like a heart attack. What do you think?
I think so, dude. I'm honestly feeling pretty out of it.
Well, look, I mean, this has been quite the remarkable, like, fucking, I don't even know how to define it, but it's been a hell of a fucking hangout. And this isn't our first, it ain't our fucking last. Maybe we can, you know, schedule something and have a round 2. You know what I mean? It doesn't need to be Halloween. We can do this again sometime soon.
Right.
365.
Yeah.
And it's funny too because this whole idea was Daveamania's, and I want to give you major props, man.
Thanks,
Daveamania, you are the shit. You're the newest member of Carnival Spirits, and you're the brainchild behind one of the funnest fucking hangouts we've had all year. So thank you, bro.
Nope. Hey, I mean, you guys, made it happen. I'm just a fucking fat nerd, you know. So
just take the credit, damn it.
Yeah, but still, man, thank you for coming up with the idea, initiating it, and motivating us to get together. And it's been fun. I guess I am kind of de facto wrapping this up. So if anybody has any last words, you know, we got 5 minutes before I'm gonna shut this shit down. And I hope everybody has a fucking awesome Halloween. Stay safe, have fun, and you know, make sure you join us next time. we're going to get into all sorts of monkey business on Carnival Spirits, and we're about to have our 5-year anniversary, so we're going to do a big fucking shindig giveaway for that too. Any excuse we can to fucking show some love and, you know, get rambunctious with the family. You know what I mean?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to say I'm about to drop off because I got to run to the store. So y'all have a good night. Happy Halloween, everybody. Just remember, I hate you guys. I hope you all get fucking razor-bladed fucking candy, poison apples. Fuck y'all. We're still beefing.
Yeah, sweetie.
That's right.
So now that motherfucker's gone. Let's get on with the hangout.
Finally.
Right.
Who the fuck let him in anyways? That was DonChaos. He wasn't even here.
Right.
I take full responsibility.
No, man.
I can't believe
that was awesome.
I can't believe I gave him that reading. I can't.
Yeah.
That's cool news.
That was cool.
Yeah, like, thanks for your energy and all that shit. That was fucking dope.
For real, man.
To be honest, I didn't know, but now I know from that. And that was really weird.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. That's
Maybe
pretty awesome.
next time I can use you guys as guinea pigs because I don't do this shit very often.
Well, it's my pleasure.
Absolutely. Look,
maybe I'll be brave enough to try next time.
Oh, you will, man. Are you kidding me? I'm going to handcuff you to your fucking computer.
I should just get the Dark Carnival one, but do like hella fucking tweaked out, like super hype Juggalo readings. Just like, hell yeah, Ninja. You know, you got this card. Dude, it's gonna be bro. Super fresh.
But let me ask you this. I got a question for you, Jinx. Like the deck that you use, could it be any deck, or is it? I mean, how does that differ from deck to deck? Because yours was Native American influence. I actually have a copy of the Dark Carnival tarot card deck.
I know.
Yeah. So, what would happen if you did a reading with that?
The same stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the Dark
it's
Carnival
all based on the same system.
Right.
And again, they're just the tool. You know what I mean?
So, you said that. It's just sometimes I need to hear things 2-3 times before it, you know, registers. But I love it.
Well, I got your back.
That's what's up.
That shit's dope, though. I love looking at different art on them because they're all so unique.
Right.
Oh yeah.
With what feels right, and customarily, the way I learned it to be is that they're usually a gift to you.
Right.
You don't choose the deck; the deck chooses you, basically.
You're a wizard, Harry.
And a darn tootin' good one too.
I'm about to get my wand.
Hey, that's true though. I mean, yeah, it's true. It's true.
Are you making fun of me? Because I really don't tolerate that.
Well, no, it's true.
Don't listen to Shaunzy. He sleeps under the stairs anyways.
You're scaring Shaunzy.
Well, I guess he is kind of special too. So you know.
Get back in your hole, Shaunzy.
Get in there, boy. What you doing out?
It's like the people under the stairs.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh man. Well, look, guys. I'm just gonna say this one last time. You guys are the shit. I want to thank everybody who's with us right now. You know, Panic 17, Shaunzy, Mac and Trolls, Jinx, Daveamania, Ashis, everybody who was with us earlier. What was that? Like CPN, dcfaygoguy. Who the fuck am I forgetting?
Big Irish.
Juggalo.
Of Dons.
Yep.
Dorn.
Yep. Fucking shout out to DonChaos and
Dorn.
DonChaos. DonChaos.
But most importantly, you know what I mean? Shout out to you guys if you guys were joining us and are winners of the giveaways. And if you're watching this video after the fact on Carnival Spirits, make sure you smash that subscribe button and check out CarnivalSpirits.com. And always, always remember to fuck the fuck off, motherfuckers. We'll catch you next time. See ya.
Still beefing.
Peace.
Still beefing.